Hey everybody, we're currently looking at the Larian Studios Twitch page, and something interesting's happening on the screen here. Yeah, there was just a moment ago. There was a guy sweeping up, so I don't know. They're setting us up for some sort of something. Yeah, well, we'll have to see what that is. I see Saib is in the room with me now. Good morning, sir. Maybe he can't hear me. Well, good morning to everybody who's watching us live. Welcome to our coverage of Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 7 on the Panel from Hell live coverage, or the Panel from Hell a live stream, which we are live covering. It's great to see so many of you in the live chat. It's great to see so many of you live viewing. Oh, there's somebody. There's something happening. All right. Yeah, I got to bring this. It's been a while since I've done this. How do I do this again? I'm looking at this tiny little preview window. Oh, there we go. Now I see it live. I wonder if there's any sound happening here.
There we go. Sorry, my headset died right as I sat down.
Isn't that always the way it goes?
Yeah.
Isn't that always the way it goes? So I don't know what's going on here. I mean, they're cutting it close. If they're building the set at like 13 minutes before when the live stream is happening.
I'm pretty sure this
ice.
one is good. Yeah. So this is. I mean, I had sort of a feeling this is either going to be something about icy, magey thingies, bards, or building. Quite possibly all of them. But yeah, this is kind of hilarious how they intro these things. It's always funny how they do this.
Yeah. So anyway, tell us in the live chat what you're looking forward to, what you are expecting from today. Anything else that's on your mind that you think is cool that's happening in gaming news? I mean, we're going to be mostly focusing on Baldur's Gate 3, of course. But of course, for all of the gaming news of the week, check out our live podcast on Triple S Podcasts. If you're not subscribed on that channel, find the link in the description below. You know, these guys are doing pretty good at acting like they don't know they're on camera.
They're also doing a pretty good job. I have seen people actually work like this.
Yeah.
Like in a real job, doing like just if you just put a camera up, this is how they worked.
So, Sentinel Cheese in the live chat says, just letting you guys know that Cyberpunk 2077 patch 1.5 is out and includes a lot of quality of life improvements. I mean, that's good to hear. I'm have not had any interest in checking it out yet. I mean, we really should. I really should go back and take a look at what's been improved. But honestly, there are so many good games that are out right now that like Dying Light 2 has been a blast. And I'm deep up to my neck in coverage and doing guides for that one. And before that was Halo Infinite. Sermius says, release date is my biggest hope, but not expecting. So, Saib, what was our last info or speculation about when they'd actually announce a release date? Are we still looking at a full release this year, do you think?
We are still primarily looking at a full release this year. If you're tracking what kind of content they're adding to the game with each subsequent patch, if you're looking at each of the additional sets, classes, core abilities, core construction, you might say, what they're adding to the list, if you were to put that on a list and kind of stretch it out and say, you know, this is what we're expecting before they release, of course, every patch we get closer to that, but we get increasingly closer over the last two editions. You know, Act 1 really feels like when it first came out, there were holes in the content, a lot of holes in the content.
Absolutely, yeah.
And over time, over the last couple of major patches, that those holes have slowly started to fill, and more of the full experience of Act 1 is being created. There's still a couple of holes. There's still a couple of characters. But the other thing that we know, the other thing that we need to assume is that they are on launch day, when it actually goes from, you know, early access to live, with the rest of the game and carrying over with it, there will be never before seen content in in Act 1, because that's what they did with DOS 2. That's what they've always done in the past. It's always been their goal to basically give us a little, like an additional reason to play and flush out Act 1, so that you're not just doing it on autopilot as quick as you can, that there are new characters, that there's new interactions, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So taking those two things into account, where we think we know where the content is going to be, what they've added, what they've created so far, and then what the doors they're opening for us, all that kind of stuff, is like we're getting closer and closer.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're probably about 2 to 3 patches away, and it wouldn't shock me at all. We're on this patch 7. The big 7th patch is the 5th edition of their panel from hell. To me, it would not shock me at all if the big patch 7, if that gave us an indication on where they were launching, the official, 1.0, finished. And if we imagine it as, kind of like, a fairly numerical system, then we can look at, say that, the original early access release was 0.1, and then you fast forward to, we're now at 0.7. Maybe we've got 2 more before the official release. So that would put us at about, timing wise, that would put us about the fall, which is where a lot of the original speculation on when this game would come out was sitting at.
All right. Interesting. Yeah. And a couple more. I mean, that fit. You got to remind me, did Dante have like 7 rings of hell, or was it 9?
I'm pretty sure it was 9, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I was thinking maybe they'll go to the seventh panel from hell, and that's as far as they can go, and then they'll release. But anyway, that's where my dumb brain goes sometimes. Anyway, I see Moontag's with us. Hey, welcome.
Good morning.
A second to unmute there. So Sunglare says, I'm not going to play anymore until they move past Act 1. I can only play Act 1 so many times. Yeah, I get it. And
right,
it's great that they're adding more content, but there hits a point where it's like, we gotta move on from this. We gotta move on. And you know what? I think honestly, what they've done with this is brilliant. And they've put out Act 1, and they've done this before with DOS 2, right? They put out Act 1, and they iterate on it as they're developing the rest of the game, but they just prove right up front they've got a good product. You know what you're getting right away. It's brilliant marketing, and so yeah. Now by the time it hits release, like they've got a dedicated fan base for this game. People know what they're getting into when they're even if they're buying it for the first time at release. There's so much coverage about Act 1 that you can get an accurate idea of what the game's all about. And so I really appreciate that. I think they've done really well with this.
I think you might be onto something here with the Dante's Inferno. There were 9 circles of hell. So imagine if they made this kind of like as a rough guide, and they were laying this out ahead of time, and they planned to do 9 of these, like, again, 9 of these steps or 9 of these editions. Now, that could be because there's more of the editions that have come out than there is like more of the official big patches that have come out, in contrast to the number of panels they've had. But the panels were interrupted by COVID, so there's that to remember.
Right. I mean, it could, they might do a tie into that, or like I said, it was a random idea that hit my brain. I was like, oh, 5th edition. How many circles of hell were there? Anyway, this too, like their panel from hell series has been they've done a really good job with it too. Even though we've had other companies do this with like, again, Cyberpunk, as someone mentioned earlier. They did their they did their Night City Wire presentations, but even though
but they were missing the actual game.
Yeah, exactly. So
which again, if you asked me 3 years ago, I would have said, just make the game and put it out. But especially with this in particular, with the, I was in the early access for Divinity Original Sin 2. I had a lot of enjoyment with the game. I didn't really spend that much time playing it, focusing on it. I think I bought it on a sale, and it literally sat in my, uninstalled for months before I finally gave it a whirl. But this is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like this has convinced me. This is the way to go
if they
for
do
game development.
If they do it right, and like what CD Projekt Red did with the Night City Wire, it was not. They did not do it right because they
didn't do it right with the game at all.
They didn't. Yeah, exactly. Because I think this works because they have.
How do you say this? It's like using a metal spoon on a Teflon pan. Uncle Roger is very, very, very depressed and disappointed.
Tastes like failure.
Hi,
tastes like failure.
Hi.
Good morning. So.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So much emotional damage.
But anyway, this has been impressive because even though, and we've commented before when we've watched Panel from Hells in conjunction with events like E3, Larian has kicked everybody's ass as far as the quality of their presentations, even though their production, like technically,
their production are very, very low.
There was low production quality, relatively speaking, but the content they brought was solid. It's what people want to see. They want to see the game. They don't want to be sold empty promises. They don't want to be sold CG trailers of protagonists that don't even have a name yet. They want to see the meat of the game. Plus, they've got it alongside of, you can go play Act 1 right now if you want. It's really solid. What they're doing is really solid. Gabriel in the chat says this is indeed the way to go, just avoiding promising crap that they were not going to deliver. Devs have to be truthful and real, and the audience will appreciate it.
Yeah, and like you think about where they put this out at, right? It's well over a year ago now. They put out the alpha, I'm sorry, I keep saying alpha. They put out the early access, and they're like, here's all these features that we've added in so far. Test it. Let us know what you think. And then they cut things back based off of not wanting to just ruin things, right? Like they don't, they can learn that. And I really think if there was a large audience of people, of like hardcore fans that were playing like, Cyberpunk or any of these games, and they came out as failures, and if they just had that ear of those like reasonable, logical players going, yeah, this isn't really working for us. Like this one feature that you put out is great. We really want more of this. But this other thing you're doing, what a waste of time and energy. Like how much of your guys' like workload has gone into this thing? Like 90%. It's like in the last like how long? Like 2 months? Like really? Wow. You're this is a waste of time. Oh Lord, imagine if you had stuck with this for another year.
Yeah. No kidding. We're just about 30
right?
We're just about 30 seconds away.
Yeah.
I just want to say it's great to see so many of you watching live. Hello to everybody, and especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please do slam that like button if you are watching live or after the fact. And leave your thoughts in the live chat. We'll read as many as we can. And I want to give those last few seconds to Moontag. Because since you haven't had a chance to speak very much, you hyped for this?
I'm very excited to see what they have. I've been enjoying their panels a lot. So
yeah,
I'm eager to see what they have to present and what new developments they've had. And yeah.
I think this is a rare game that all three of us here at the Triple S League have actually played and enjoyed. It's not a lot of games that all three of us play at the same time.
Right.
Especially if it's first person. Saib doesn't touch those.
Yeah. Just
Dying Light
there's
2, by the way.
so few.
Dying Light 2,
So few
really good,
first-person
really good game.
games that I can
That's
actually
another
look
okay.
into.
That's another company that did the sort of preview series kind of thing like this, or like Night City Wire, was Techland with Dying Light 2. And they did okay. I would say their videos, their streams were not nearly as good, but they were pretty accurate, I would say, to what the game eventually delivered. And yes, this is wonderful artwork, JD.
Mm-hmm.
Connor says, hoping for
Beautiful.
level 5. Yeah. Another, like...
Yeah, an official level 5 would be great. Yeah, it's one of the things that, I mean, 6 would be better, but it is one of the things that I hate sticking with. And again, you gotta really admire how much, and this is why I think the game is going to do really well.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
here we go.
Because of the amount of interaction. Here we go.
Hee the costumes.
Hello.
I think we're live. I think we're live.
Hi. We're live.
I'm the Steam Deck. So sorry about that. We're gonna start in a second.
They're
I just
very
wanted to
quiet.
talk for a second about the Steam Deck.
Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna
playing
try to
Original
fix the
Sin
volume
2
here, folks.
On the Steam Deck, it is fantastic. The game maps to it really, really well. Jake, can you come over here and just have a look at it? Look, I'm a bucket. I'm not a bucket. I'm a barrel. See that? Like I did that.
Look at my bucket.
Exactly. So because we made a controller version of the game, it really plays very, very well. I mean, it's amazing. It's got everything that you want on it, and it's just as if it was made for it. So, should you be one of the persons lucky enough to get a Steam Deck, be sure to try Original Sin 1, Original Sin 2 on it. And of course, we have cross saves and we have crossplay and everything that goes with it. So we do have crossplay, right? We have crossplay.
Just checking.
Anyway, we should start talking with the panel from Hell 5th edition, I guess, right? So let me just give that to you. Can you switch it off, maybe? Just in case. All right. Anyway, what do we have for you today? Well, first of all, let me welcome you all to Panel from Hell 5th edition, and which we are going to talk about patch 7. Wow. Here,
Oh.
Hell Iceman. And we have a full program for you. We're going to show some live gameplay. We're going to chat with the team about all of the new
That's
features.
real live.
We'll do a couple of fun
Nice.
stuff. We have a special guest. Unfortunately, he had to go for a second. He's in traffic right now. He's going to come back. He had to talk to the person that leaked our trailer earlier today. I hope none of you saw it. If you've seen it, forget about it. Otherwise, this guy is going to help you forget about it. What Shillifit is doing here, we'll find out later. But first, we're going to go and have a chat with the team. All right? Follow me, and let's go talk to them.
Oh yeah, sorry about those volume issues, guys. Anyway, I hope it's fixed now.
Yes, they came up with Shillifit. That's the name that they... What?
Why are they feet chili though? Chili feet.
Chillifit.
Like an elephant.
All right, so patch 7, right? 7 patch already. Been at it for some time. We have a lot of stuff in there. Let's start talking maybe about improvised weapons. Ross, you're new to our party. I love your T-shirt, by the way.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So improvised weapons. For a while in the game, we were able to pick stuff up, chuck it away over somewhere else. But we kind of wanted to
Single
play the
possessed
track
by
world a little bit
demon.
more. So see a chair, grab it, smash it on someone else. And I guess even better still, we did a bit of magic, and now you got one goblin you hate. There's another goblin you hate over here. You pick up Goblin A, smash him on Goblin B.
All right, and can you pick up Goblin B and smash Goblin A with it?
Oh yeah, grab him again, even if he's dead. Keep going if he's dead, and he'll do
Already?
a squirm as well.
Okay.
Oh,
And can
wow.
you, like, that's smashing
Oh my
goblins with
god,
goblins.
really?
Pick up dead enemies. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Wow,
throwing
you
some
use
bit of
them
a
as
revamp.
literal
so now,
weapons.
You're strong enough, you can grab Goblin A and chuck him at Goblin B from the other side of the room. That side though, away from the elephant. Yeah.
I know what everybody's thinking, but we're not touching the elephant.
we leave
All
him
right,
alone.
okay.
Yeah, and it's we did some other work as well. So throwing weapons, you get a dagger.
Exactly. So imagine you're like a squishy rogue and you don't have a lot of HP. You sneak into a dungeon, but you get caught, you know?
As it
Well,
happens.
like the enemies are all the way in the backside. Well, now you can actually throw your dagger at them and make it deal damage based on the stats of the dagger instead of on its weight.
Okay, so like regular objects, that's weight-based and strength-based, how far you can
Yes.
throw it. And then weapons are going to have damage
Yeah.
stats, and they're
Yes.
going to do it. And they're going to have the
Exactly.
little rotate animation also.
Oh yes, looks really
Yeah,
fancy.
I
You have
really like
daggers,
We got
axes,
also in the
javelins.
game now.
Yep.
Yeah, so they are
Yeah.
pretty cool actually. All right, so improvised weapons. What else do we have? What else is new? Anybody want to talk about something they worked on?
The UI.
Yeah, the UI is my
Obviously
favorite thing of the entire thing. All right. So for chat, we have revamped the entire HUD. That's the inventory, equipment streams, hotbar, sidebar, minimap, those kind of things. So and it's changed the way that the game is going to play. All right. So who wants to go first? What's your favorite thing about the?
I want to talk about the hotbar.
Okay. Yes.
I want to talk about the first time I saw it. I remember that I was looking at Benoit's screen. He was working on it. It was ugly as hell, but you could see the functionality was already there. Like it was programmer art. And you immediately saw that it was much clearer. It was user-friendly. Like all of the things that you wanted in there have now been handled. And no matter what you could criticize about the previous hotbar, we now fixed it. So, for instance, we now basically have decks in the hotbar. So you can switch between your spells, your actions, your items, and you can customize it, and you can do all sorts of things with those decks within the hotbar.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
One
Thank
small
you for
nifty
that.
feature within, for instance, if you go into the throw items menu, it actually plops over into like all of the stuff that you can throw. There's really like
And it
these are
animates,
just
right?
details.
It animates.
And it
immediately,
animates. It's much clearer. For instance, what is an action? What is a bonus action? All of that type of stuff.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
because we have the little
become a
actions
lot.
and bonus. If you click on an action, you see your actions. Click on a bonus action, you see your bonus actions. But also, which I play wizard all the time, click on spell slot level 2, see all the spells that you can click at spell level 2, so at, or spell slot level 2. So I really enjoy that. What else do we have?
The inventory. The inventory is absolutely brilliant, right?
Character sheet or the
Yeah, no. The character sheet / inventory, the whole thing. You can drag stuff, put them in the world, drag stuff from the world inside your inventory, and you have all the info you need in one screen.
Yeah, it's much more concise. It's much more
fantastic.
compact.
Look at that. I mean, everything's in there.
Yeah.
Items, your stats.
This is really good.
equipment.
This
Yeah,
is
you have
really
a little
good.
tab for the
That's a
spellbook
lot
also, right? So you
tidier.
can actually see your spellbook and remodify your hotbar if you want to do that. But that thing also that we'll look a lot in depth when we do our gameplay stream, I think, later on.
I'm also
because
very
that
amused
comes
by
with
the
quite a
tail
lot
off to
of
the side
nifty
there.
features that make life
Right, it's
easier and
moving.
accessibility higher, but also the speed of playing. Actually, I've noticed that I play a lot faster when I'm
The
playing.
filter.
Yeah, you
The
can-
filters,
you
yeah,
can
the filters are doing a huge thing, right?
Yeah.
And the search bar.
Yeah.
The search bars. Who wants to talk about the search bar?
Well, say you need a potion, right?
You want to talk about the search bar?
Sure.
Why?
And you have like 50 items in your hotbar. And
50.
I know, rookie number.
What are you, level 2?
Yeah.
So all you need to do is just type in the name, the first few letters of the name of the potion into the search bar, and it just pops up because
Yeah.
now it's a filter.
So just ST and you get all your strength
ST.
potions.
You got the stuff.
Get stain.
Or Misty Step.
Stain.
Stain, like Stain. Yeah, well, actually, Stain who collects a whole bunch of stuff. What's that you have in your hands? Actually,
It's definitely not blood.
it's definitely not blood, and you could use it
Definitely
as a thrown
not
weapon,
blood.
I guess.
You
Also,
could throw it, yeah.
and then
I
the
would.
liquid would
Yeah, but
explode.
it's mine. It's
You
mine.
could also use it.
It's
as an improvised
definitely not blood. Definitely.
A little bit of merchandise positioning here. It's not out yet, but that is coming. The definitely not blood cup of Stain. All right. So speaking of merchandise, actually, you're wearing some merchandise that's available right now for
Yeah, I've
Valentine.
got our lovely Valentine's t-shirt, demonstrated by me, my very perky nipples. They do piercing damage though, so don't careful throwing me about.
All right. All right. All right. So, user interface.
Tooltips.
The tooltips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the tooltips have been totally revamped. They look so much smoother now. The text has been tightened. It links up. Scrolls actually now inherit from the spells. So what's
Yeah,
wrong?
I'm just like, I think we're all like, I mean, like you've been doing this for quite some time. Do you ever imagine when you were a kid that you were going to get all excited about tooltips? Because we can clearly see that the excitement level is going up here.
Not really, but yeah, are you talking about my tail?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh, that's
trying
her
to fix
tail.
it,
I thought it was the dude.
but clearly,
I thought it was a dude at
Okay.
it has a
suit that
life
is,
of
like,
its own.
So the
yeah.
tooltips have
Yeah.
become a lot, but
Yeah.
it's noticeable. They're
Yeah,
more
they're- yeah.
readable. They're actually more understandable.
Yeah.
They're intelligible.
So the technical text has been separated from the lore text, so you
Yeah.
can very quickly see if something actually does something.
I
or
promise you that we're going to
potion
show a before and after on the screen,
that's
so that
good.
we can look at that.
That's
What else changed? You've been working on something also.
Yeah, of course, we got the room portals. So
What is the room portal?
So check this out. You know, you're playing through a dungeon, right?
Yes.
You can see every room.
Yes.
You can hover over every object.
Yes.
you know exactly what enemies are in that room.
Absolutely.
Completely ruins the fun.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
It does. Yeah.
Who plays D&D like that? So what we have now, we have a way. Well, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So we have a way to completely blacken out certain rooms that are completely closed off. So if you open the doors, then we'll reveal what's inside, right? So adding to the element of surprise and exploration.
Oh, finally.
And
Finally.
Ambushes. You're getting
Yeah,
ambushes
that makes a
now.
lot more sense.
And the good thing is, like, we wanted you guys to fool around with it, right? So that's why we gave you a taste.
Yeah. So we also changed how the light darkness gameplay works a bit. So now you will see that when there's like environmental light coming, like a light shaft, it will also make sure that when you're standing there, that you are outside of cover. The enemies will spot you there.
Yeah.
So the places where you are in cover, partial cover, or just out in the open is now much clearer based on the environment.
Yeah, and I think that closes the entire loop of sneaking and hiding.
Precisely.
Because you have, so to remind everybody, when you're in the open in the game, you can hide if you're in the shadows, the actual shadow that you're seeing. And then when you're in a dungeon, when you're in the darkness, you're completely obscured, so you can't be seen. And otherwise, if you're sneaking in a light area, you need to pass a stealth check, if I'm not mistaken. So that also means, together with his system, that it now pays to scout ahead, because you might not know what's going to come, right? The ambush is true. And then maybe some divination spells at some point also might be useful. All right, we don't have any divination spells in there right now. Okay, dark vision also comes to mind?
We also changed a bit how dark vision is displayed in the game, so you don't have to switch from character to character to figure out who has dark
Their
vision.
audio
You can now
is
immediately see
very,
which one
very
of your
quiet.
party members
Actually,
has dark
bump
vision.
it up any
Which is
more
very
and
cool
then
also.
lower
I mean,
us a
it
little
looks
bit.
like it's like a flashlight from the eyes, but it's very clear. I wonder why it took us so long to figure it out.
Now you don't need a torch actually. With dark vision, you can.
You do need a torch.
Well, it does.
Excuse me.
Work with it.
I needed a torch when I was playing. All right. So what else do we have? What else is new?
Initiative order.
Items.
Ooh, what?
Wait, what?
The
Okay.
initiative order in combat.
Initiative order in combat. That's the UI. Yeah. No, go ahead. You're right. Yeah. I go. No, he first.
Me first?
Yeah.
So with the new UI, we also have a new initiative order. So now it's centered on the screen, and you see who has the current turn, but also who had the previous turn and who will have the next turn. And you can scroll through it using little buttons on there. So it's much clearer what's going to happen in combat. When somebody joins, somebody leaves, it's nicely animated. It's beautiful.
But it's much clearer when you have shared initiative turns, right? When there's multiple party members that can have their initiative in one turn. I find it much clearer now than it used to be. So it's
They don't get split on different rows now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very, very clean on that sense. Anything else? You guys wanted to say something? Sorry.
I want to talk about items. So our designers handcrafted a couple of dozen items for early access, and it's not just like longsword +1. It's really cool stuff.
Who would do that?
Who would do something like that? So when I say cool, it's always like a special condition and then something crazy happens. But it's not just that. They also work together, so they are sets. And not only do they work together, they also tell a story. And if you want to know the story about the item set
in a tooltip.
if you want to know the complete story behind that particular item set, you need to collect them all. One of the cooler things that you're going to present the
I'm
thing
gonna
with
show
the lighting charges.
You can talk
Okay.
about it if you want to.
All right. I can talk about another
part of
one.
it. Not all of it.
There is an item set in which certain items give you momentum.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
start charging up momentum, and then if you have the right item, you can use those charges of momentum and go faster, you can sprint, etc. And it's synergy like that we're building, making sure that all of the different classes can use something, and making sure that we have really cool items that do something.
That ice sculpture is really cool.
Yeah, no, well, we'll show something because you can actually use it to great effect. I mean, I've won a couple of battles thanks to the lightning blast that I get from an amulet that comes with that in that set. So it was very cool. There's more, right? So.
Just like a statue is cool.
Very cool.
That's
Yeah. No, I've seen the speculations on that. This statue is not going anywhere. And there's certainly not going to be a flamethrower nor a fireball going to be involved. So I can guarantee you that. Let's talk about our patch because we have a full program. So what else do we have in our patch? That is the cinematics comes to mind.
Cinematics? Okay, I was just talking, but whatever, I can keep on going. The cinematics team revamped 700 cinematics.
700.
700.
Did you watch them all?
Yeah, of course.
David, grab the list.
What?
Grab
This list?
Yeah, you got
No, but
No,
I'm
maybe
not-
we'll watch the cinematics
I'm
first.
not going to read
The list is
about.
very long.
So yeah,
Let's not get into the list.
look at this before and after.
Yeah.
Victory over the squirrel.
We also had to
there
create
the ones.
400
Guitar.
custom animations for this.
Very nice guitar.
No,
wait, what?
there you
Why
go.
would you do that? Who does such a thing?
Well, I mean, like, I like that scene. I like that scene. Yeah. A little talking dark mirror with the horrible trap that kills everybody. Oh, and this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did it. We went there. We went there. We went there. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Hey, there's an alternative scene in there that's really, really cool, actually.
That one's worse.
All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's that one.
Wait for it.
That's a scene that few people see, actually. That's the intro. And so that's working. Okay, that's also from the intro. So getting better and better, step by step, layer
Raising
by
the
layer.
bar.
Patch by patch.
Patch by patch.
Patch by patch. Yeah, well, we're patching our way to release. David,
Yeah.
Farah
Yeah,
mentioned the list. So I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
you'll want
Of
to
course,
talk
I
about
have a
your
list because, you know, I mean, now it's my time. We can keep on talking. Again, we have like hundreds and hundreds of fixes and tweaks and.
Not the scroll.
Also, I mean, I don't even know where to start. So let's start at the beginning. How long do I have?
It's quite
So
list.
we added new music. There's a new song playing when you go camping. There's a new song. If you don't hear it immediately, just go to camp again and again and again until you hear it. There's a new song in Grimforge, and there is an orchestral suite to the character creation
What's
playlist.
orchestral?
I have no idea.
Sweet.
Who knows? Who knows?
It's like a hotel room,
very
right?
sweet.
Like, oh, you
It's a
book
hotel
it
suite.
online?
It's like very.
It's the most expensive room.
It sounds hot. It sounds hot.
It's so hot.
Keep that here.
It's so hot, I'm melting. What else am I doing?
Oh,
There's a.
Let me guess. There'll be a hotfix too.
You went there.
oh, the
Not
puns.
if I can help it, but anyway.
So funny.
So now that we're talking to people that play this game, there's also community favorites that I like to call them. There's things that we fixed that I know community is just going to be super happy with. For
Because
instance,
they
if,
asked for it?
yeah,
Or
they
just because you're reading their minds?
no, because we're gathering reports, we're reading social media, we're reading forums, and we just prioritize according to what do most people want. And a lot of people are actually playing in multiplayer, and they would like to automatically get that character that they were playing with in multiplayer before.
Yeah,
Instead of having to
reason.
always ask for it, etc.
All right.
Another thing in multiplayer, if you get downed in combat, your turn automatically goes to the next guy in the scene, which also makes a lot more sense. What else is on here? Oh, I don't know why this is way at the bottom. We re-recorded the narrator.
That's
Well,
a big
huge
thing, right?
parts of it.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Narrator.
Narrator.
Much more dynamic now also. It's really like I really enjoy the way that the narrator sounds now.
Yeah, it's
hear him a lot.
gotten a lot.
Ah, that must be Jimmy. Jimmy's
the
back.
narrator.
Jimmy's back. All right. Jimmy, we're over here. Jimmy. Jimmy, we're here. Jimmy, we're here. Jimmy.
Whoa!
Jimmy. No, no. No, Jimmy.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What?
Jimmy. No.
Oh my god.
Jimmy. What did I tell you not to get caught up in your role? No. Jimmy. Jimmy. I told you this was gonna happen. I told you. Okay, no, I don't want that anymore. You finish. All right, go home. All right, do something, and then do some. Get us a new barbarian. We need a 10 barbarian, so we're gonna have a need. We need another barbarian to talk about. The barbarian class, of course, which we wanted to
you one. You know any barbarian?
Maybe in a bar. In a bar. A bar barbarian.
2 seconds to get a barbarian. We will be back.
Maybe in the tavern.
Cut the trailer.
Cut the trailer. Cut to. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. Okay.
All right, here's the new trailer.
War has come to their land, breaking peace with the wilds. But now nature is returning with rage.
You know what's needed. The natural order must be protected. Subtlety will not be an option.
How shocking. Another barbarian with all brawn and no brains.
Someone come here and help me now!
Barbarian class. There you go, everybody. There you go. Looking forward to that.
I shall rage now.
A few people.
So,
Yes.
after all that excitement, the team has found a alt barbarian. He's about to land and come in, a special guest. I have to say, Jimmy obviously got a little bit excited, so we're not going to see what was going to happen to the Shillifit, unfortunately. He went way over the top, because the ice is a thing to behold here. But let's not dwell on that. The Steam Deck, let's not dwell on that either. I think it's time to bring in our special guest, if he can manage to make it his way here, because, yeah.
Okay, then. Wow.
So let's see. There he is, the one and only Wolfheart, who is going to step in as our barbarian of the day. He is going to join us. He's going to help present the barbarian. Wolfheart, welcome.
Who this new bar?
Welcome me.
It's a very barbarian outfit you have there.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, Sven.
All right, you're welcome. We're sorry about that. All right, and it's a little bit clunky over here. So we're going to be playing live with Wolfheart and with Nick, who is going to be our backup in case everything goes wrong. And we're going to discover the Barbarian together, right?
Yes.
So
very excited.
You've been playing the Barbarian yesterday, so
I got a sneak peek of it, so pretty excited.
Yeah, the new UI, everything.
Oh yeah, the UI is looking. I think it's going to be a great improvement.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we're all very excited about it, so I hope you're going to enjoy it. We're going to try not to die. We have a mission today. We're going to get the Necromancy Book of Tay.
Oh,
I think you've done that before, right?
I've seen it before.
Well, we'll do it with the Barbarians, and we'll try to showcase everything that's new in patch 7 as we go. All right? Okay, so let's get started. Maybe introduce our characters first. So I'm playing a Githyanki Barbarian, level 2. We're going to level up very soon, so we'll have a look at what it looks like when you go from level 2 to level 3. And then you are playing a...
I am playing a High Elf Barbarian, currently at level 2.
All right. So we're going to not take care of the rest of the party just yet. We're going to go in the direction of these two fine goblins over here and have a little chat with them and try to see what we can do now as a barbarian.
Now, kindly, gives all your stuff.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
All right. So we're not going to be very diplomatic today. We're going to be fairly aggressive to everybody. Usually we would obviously take Barbarian Intimidation or Illithid Wisdom, but we're just going to give them a beating.
That's just bloody rude.
So let's see how initiative rolls. And it looks like they're going to go first, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so it's going to be me and you.
Okay.
So I'm going to go... I'm going to try my improvised weapons on this guy over here. Or maybe, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to take... Probably have enough if I go like this. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to smack the summoned creature with the summoner, just for funsies. Just to show also the improvised weapon.
Oh, attack of opportunity.
Oh, he misses.
I was going to say,
not worried about that.
Opportunity attack incoming.
And Rage is a bonus action. So I'm going to Rage first, and let me introduce Rage. So Rage basically is the signature ability of the Barbarian. And so the way that it works is that you are going to get... extra damage that you're going to do, and you can become resistant to physical damage.
Okay.
You knew that, of course.
Sounds very tame.
And then on top of that, I get advantage on my strength checks and saving throws. Now, as we're going to proceed, you're going to see that other things are going to unlock when we are raging.
Okay.
But right now, rage is a go-to thing to do, and maybe also important to notice, it costs a rage charge, and I have 2 rage charges here on my hotbar. Okay.
That recharges on a long rest.
Yes, only on a long rest will it recharge. But as we level up,
Josh,
we
didn't see anything about level 5 yet.
Take my improvised weapons. So this is a new button that you have over here.
Not yet.
And you can see that I suddenly have potions that I could use as an improvised weapon, but I can also use this goblin here. So that's going to be my plot here, and I'm going to smack his spider with that goblin. All right. And that was a critical miss. Of course, it was going to be a critical miss.
Doesn't look like he missed.
Right now.
Do you mind if I give that a try too?
Yes, and I forgot my rage. Sorry, let me start my rage. I shouldn't have done that.
Not a good start.
Sorry, Nick.
That's a mighty roar you got there, Sven.
Yeah, let's see
if
yours.
I can outdo it.
You can just keep slapping them together, right? That's your strategy.
Okay. Say what?
You can just keep slapping them together.
That was my strategy. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good actually, Nick.
Alright, so I'll try out the
It's very Barbarian
improvised
strategy.
just like you did, Sven. If I can pick this.
Yeah, you are strong enough to do that.
And yeah, I'll try smashing it down on the wolf spider companion also.
So is it a strength roll to pick up the character?
So we didn't do like the expected damage here. Normally that wolf should have been dead already, but no worries. Let's try something else.
Oh man.
Oh man. Okay. He's gonna. Oh, do you notice the raft that I had there? That's new too, right? So let me just show that out. That's part of those new items that we're talking about. So I have a cap of Wrath. No, that's the one that give. Yeah, that's it. The cap of Wrath. So whenever I get damaged, I'm going to gain Wrath, and Wrath basically is going to give me a +1 bonus to melee damage. That means that I'm going to be doing more damage right now. So let's see. I'm going to. Well, you know what? I'm just going to use my. Well, no. Actually, where's the other guy? He went over there, right? Let's see. I'm going to try to throw him. I'm very strong. I have 17 strength. So let me pick up the Barbarian. Sorry, the Goblin, and see if I can hit him. Oh, it's too far. Well, I'm going to throw him in your general direction then. No. Yeah, well, I'll throw him over here. No, that's not useful. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do a reckless attack. A reckless attack basically gives me advantage on my attack roll, so my chance to hit is much higher, and that almost killed him. So if you could finish the job here,
yeah, I can
that would be good.
The job. So when you use reckless attack, it also gives the enemy advantage on your attack.
Yes,
correct?
indeed.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're not going to miss, but we have enough HP, so don't really care about
I have
it.
a little bit of dilemma. I'm in between two enemies here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, we'll do this again. Oh, I took an. Yep, that's a.
Yeah, you took an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm used to doing that.
Hey, well, later when you're going to do the eagle thing.
Is that an attack of opportunity again?
How did the goblin like?
All right, you know what? Maybe I'll just
teleport to the other side of him there.
Maybe I'll just whack this guy with reckless attack.
There we go, and we leveled up also.
Hey.
All right, so if we kill the summoner now, maybe do you have a? No, you can't throw a javelin anymore. Okay, we'll do it next turn.
All right.
That's fine. All right. Okay. All right. Oh Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm gonna throw an axe at this guy. All right. So this is the new thrown weapon system. Oh, there's got to be a tree in between, of course. Oh man. But my jump is a bonus action, so let's do that. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't work anymore. It used to work. The community like completely annoyed by this, and now of course, well, I can still throw my axe at him. So here, have you. My axe.
Nice. Oh,
that was a good axe throw.
Nice shot.
Well, we don't have a good record with attacks of opportunities right now, but...
No, but we could do something about it because we leveled up. So let's have a look at the level up screens, and let's maybe start with you.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, we have the Berserker and the Wildheart subclass, but isn't there something that we want to do with the chat before...
I want them to vote on which. I know what they're going to vote for you. I mean, but maybe we can get them to sway. We can sway their minds.
So as you guys can see, you can choose a different beast for the Wildheart subclass. So we want you guys to choose what beast you think my channel best represents. You guys can choose whatever you guys want.
I would take the eagle, by the way.
In the meantime, I'll explain this subclass a little bit. So the Wildheart subclass.
Don't go for the obvious one.
The idea behind the Wildheart subclass is that your barbarian is inspired by a beast. And when you choose a certain beast, you're going to gain a couple things. And the first thing that you're going to gain, of course, I left my helm on again. Let me take off my helm for you guys real quick.
You want to show that, yeah? Okay, go ahead. All right.
Okay, let's
Could have hidden it also, but that's fine.
So as you guys will notice, as I choose a different beast, you guys will notice that the facial piercings are altered, and also some other accessories on the face. So you guys can see the elk, the tiger, and then the wolf, you got these really cool earrings. But perhaps even more importantly is you're going to gain benefits to your barbarian's rage. And if we want to talk about all of them, we'll start with the bear. So when you rage as a barbarian?
You have to go there, yeah.
When you go into rage as a barbarian, you are going to have resistance to all damage types in the game except psychic, correct?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
So that's almost everything.
Yes.
That's the ultimate tank. And also, you guys can see that the bear also has a heal, which is pretty cool. Now, the eagle...
Tank essential.
Yeah.
So
now,
the eagle is the one you should be voting for. I see you're all going wolf for obvious reasons, but you really want to go eagle. All right, anyway.
All right, while raging as an eagle, you're actually going to make your opponents have disadvantage on their opportunity attacks. So you can get around the battlefield And actually, after you guys showed me this, I was thinking you could actually use this to set off the enemy's opportunity attacks so they don't have a reaction for that round of combat.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Eagle also has a diving strike, which allows you to jump from a high distance without taking falling damage and
knocking them prone.
Yeah. Now, the Elk is all about being swift, so you're going to get a boost to your movement speed, if I'm correct on that. Yep, by 4.5 meters. And also, you get a charge attack, so similar to the Boar Companion, I guess you could say. Yep.
Yeah.
And then the Tiger, which might actually be my personal favorite. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
You're allowed to say it. Everybody's going to vote Eagle anyway.
The Tiger's super cool because you actually get increased jump distance. And those of you guys that are familiar with my channel, you know that I love the jump spell. It's been just so much fun in early access. But you also get a special attack that allows you to attack up to 3 enemies in front of you, which is really powerful, especially if they're low HP enemies.
And they bleed.
And they bleed.
And they bleed, yeah.
Great,
you do half the damage and they bleed, so pretty powerful.
And last but not least is the Wolf Heart.
Hey.
And the
only
Wolf
thing
Heart
missing is the frame rate on the screen.
The Wolf Heart might not be as flashy, but what you do is you give advantage to everybody that's within a certain radius of you on their melee attack.
Yeah,
so
correct.
Probably one of the most powerful. That's a very, very powerful feature to have. And you also get the Inciting Howl, which is, I believe, a wolf companion's ability as well, and that will increase your party's movement speed.
Yeah,
the
correct.
entire party that's close.
3 meters. Yeah, 25% essentially.
Yep. So what are
I don't know. Let's see what
it was. It was the wolf.
Ah, well, the chat is completely misguided. They picked the wolf.
We could have guessed that.
I could have guessed that one.
It was easy.
Okay, the wolf it is. And you guys, you can actually change the piercings even if you're playing, right?
You could have the eagle piercings.
Or you can do none, too.
I mean, but you probably want the wolf piercings. All right. Okay. I'm going to level up too. So I'm going to pick the Berserker class. Berserker is my actual favorite. And the reason is that Berserker gets Frenzy. Frenzy is like an advanced version of Rage that's going to give me access to a couple of new things. And the things that it's going to let me do is it's going to let me do either 2 melee attacks, because I'm going to be able to use Frenzied Strike as a bonus action. That's like a regular melee attack as a bonus action, in addition to my regular weapon action that I could do. Or I could also do Enraged Throw. Now that we have weapons that I can throw, that means that I could do a regular action throw plus enraged throw, or melee action throw, melee action plus enraged throw, or do 2 melee attacks. So that's pretty powerful. And I actually can also do an improvised weapon like that.
Okay.
So I will pick this one, and you'll see that I will be the savior of everybody during the game. Now I'm going to have to move this plant from my screen because it's covering this part of my screen. All right, sorry about that. Okay. We're going to get Nick to join us now.
Before I join, maybe you can talk a little bit about the UI.
Oh, yes, right. You're 100% correct, Nick. I forgot. I'm so excited about the fight that's about to follow. All right. Yes. No. I promised that I was going to talk about the UI. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch Alt-Tab and then ruin everything. And I'm going to start with a older version of the patch. So I'm going to take patch 6, the one that's live on Steam right now. And so we're going to load a little save game. This will take no time. Now, oh, well, there you go. It will take no time at all whatsoever. Scary.
Little connection hiccup there.
Okay, and I'm going to load my save game that I prepared, which is basically just me recruiting Lysel, one of my companions, in the beginning of the game. The frame rate will stutter a little bit because we have the 2 games running right now. But it's really for comparisons that I'm doing this. And then once that's done, we will switch it off and we'll continue our little campaign here and for the Necromancy of Feybook.
You guys did a lot to the UI. I was very surprised.
So, yeah. That was a full overhaul. The team worked really hard on it. I mean, they've been prototyping this for, I think, for over a year, trying stuff out. I mean, you should have seen all the prototypes that they tried out. Maybe we should make a movie one day about that, because there's really a lot of stuff that was tried. But they did really, really well. And they haven't finished yet. There's more coming.
Cool.
All right, so this is what the hotbar used to look like. So notice the very low framework. Framework. And so here you would see that I had 1d12 lighting. And you see that the tooltips are quite convoluted. Now, if you go back to current game, all right, you see that if you go to a tooltip, sorry, and my frame rate is so low now, that it's a lot more concise. You see my 3 to 8 damage, so it's translated for me.
That's
but
much
the
easier
game
to understand.
still shows you a D&D notation, so you see you have 1d12 plus 5 divided by 2, or /2, and then that's slash and damage. But this is the thing that people that don't know D&D will be able to read now.
Definitely.
And then the way that everything is laid out also is a lot cleaner, so you have a much, much better overview of exactly what's inside of the tooltip. It's much easier on the eye, less tiring also. I'm going to sound like a an old car salesman, so I'm sorry about that.
That's why I'm here, to level things out.
I mean, the new UI almost sells itself. Like,
so
it just, even at a
we
glance,
have,
it's like, wow, this is way better.
The new tooltips that are present. Then we have also, when we go back to the previous version of the stream, of the patch, sorry, if you look at your character sheet, you see all of these things are on one screen. They take up your entire screen, and you can see your equipment, your inventory, your spellbook, and your character sheet. But if you now go back to the new game, and you look at your character sheet, it's much smaller. It's also movable, so you can move it around on the screen.
Oh my gosh, I
That
love this
allows
so
you
much.
actually to interact between the world and the environment. So that's something that you couldn't do in the past. It was quite a pain in the butt. Now it is a lot easier to do. And this thing actually comes with a whole bunch of benefits. The thing I forgot to show here in the previous version are these tabs that you have at the bottom. So you can now organize all of your actions or your items just by these simple tabs. You can customize it also if you want. And if I take, for instance, my wizard, if I click on Gael's level 1 spell slots, you're going to see all of his level 1 spell slots. If I click on the level 2 spell slots, you'll see all of his level 2 spell slots. Click on the bonus actions, you see only the bonus actions, you see only the actions, and so forth. So that's a lot easier, and this concept of filtering has been taken into the actual UI also. So for instance, if I would click on my proficiencies here, then well, Gael doesn't have any proficiency in weapons. Let's take my Barbarian. If I click on my proficiencies, you see all of the weapons I'm proficient with. If I click on my armors, you're going to see the armors that I can equip across my party. And this is a really cool thing, if you're, for instance, looking for a strength potion, you just type ST, for instance. You see everything that has ST in there. Potion of Hill Giant Strength instantly found.
That's going to make a lot of people happy.
It really makes a big difference. If I click here, then I can see all of my spells with which I can then customize my bar if I want to.
So you no longer have to know the difference between simple and martial weapons anymore.
No, because you can just click on it right here. You have simple weapons here, and you got your martial weapons on the right side here. And then here on this side, you have your features, right? So you can basically just see all of the features in one go that are specific to your particular character, all right? Now, that's not all, okay? So I'm going to go back to the older game. If I wanted to see the equipment of my entire party, I would have these panes next to one another where I would see the equipment. If I wanted to see their inventory, I would have these panes with the inventory next to one another. If I have the character panels, I have the character panels next to one another, and so forth. Now, in the new game, so let me finish the old game first. All right. In patch 7, when I click on my party panel, I see for the party that I control right away inventory and equipment all at the same time, and I can customize any of these panels separately. So you have a much better overview of what your party is capable of doing, and your party management is a lot faster. You have the filters, so for instance, if I do my healing potion here, I'm going to find instantly in the party who has healing potions, what their distribution is going to be. I can check all their spell books, can check their character sheets, can check all of their features. So all of that goodness is available, but you have a really much better way of seeing like, okay, well, you know what, this particular, well, I don't have any right now, this particular stuff should belong better on, for instance, Lar, if I look at his stats or at his features. I also have this button, which is quite handy if you want to clean up your inventory and you want to say, I want to
so a lot less clicks overall.
Exactly, yes, correctly. All right, so.
Can I interrupt you real fast?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I want to know who gave my Barbarian 15 strength in character creation.
I think it's Nick.
Okay. We'll have a chat.
I think it's Nick. Do you have any reason why you did that?
No reason at all.
All right, okay. All right. Okay, let's get into a bigger combat and try our classes out. We're backed by a wizard, which is Gael, and then we also have a druid. So Nick, if you can join us as the druid, that would be cool. Oh yeah, there's another button that's actually quite handy. There's this button here that allows you to group your party members right away. It seems to be not working.
Because you have only one character.
Oh,
let me
you
give you
got far away.
Let me give you Gale.
Okay, yeah, I would like to have Gael back if I can. Thank you very much,
got
sir.
it. You got it.
Okay, so now if I can group him. No, that's the group sneak, and that's the group button. So they're all together now.
Too far.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Wolf Heart.
This is very handy. This will be much more
a
handier in single
fight.
player.
Set ourselves up. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go inside of the village here.
Should heal
and we're
first.
gonna try to fight these ogres on the inside here. But the way that we're gonna do it is we're gonna set ourselves up because this is a pretty tough fight, and we're gonna split ourselves now. Nick, can you turn into a bear and like go and sit on top of the roof, something like that?
Let me try that.
All right, go ahead.
Just become a bear and climb the house and sit on the roof. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna jump it?
Some
Wow.
bear jumps.
All right.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
That's
there you
quite the
go.
nimble bear.
Yeah, that bear's got some. That bear's got some moves.
Very powerful bear, I guess. Can manage to do that. All right.
strength.
Did you break the roof?
Well, not yet, but
All right.
is it a spoiler? That's not a spoiler.
No, it's fine. Okay,
All right.
good.
I'll
So,
let these guys.
Wolf,
Yes.
can you go around the house, and then I'll join you with Gale. I'm gonna disconnect Gale.
You want me to go up the ladder?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Okay.
All right. You might encounter
You
a
really need
yeah,
some
little,
healing.
yeah.
Just
chat with him.
goblin right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. All right.
A strange symbol glows, marked on
Okay.
their flesh.
Why did you get into a fight?
Okay, I'm in combat right now, but
Oh no.
I can probably.
All right. Well, let's try to kill him, and but let's try not to get all the other goblins to come to us, shall we?
Okay, all right.
Immediately derailed.
Look how far away the
Is
goblin is.
Yeah.
You gotta love these
I noticed,
live
right?
events.
So. Oh wait. Check
Okay.
your in. Oh yeah.
Oh, I could have used a throwing weapon. But you know what? Since we're here, I might as well just
Yeah.
let me just smash him on the ground.
Or throw him to me. Yeah.
Oh, can I throw him? I don't know. I only have 15 strength.
You could have probably thrown
All
him.
right, all right.
That's okay. All right.
I'll push him
Now-
towards you. There you go. There you go.
Thank you very much. That's really cool. Okay. All right.
Oh, great.
Ow! Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna need help from a wizard.
You guys are doing okay there?
All right. I'm just gonna. I wanted to get ready for these other fights, right? So. All right.
Okay, that takes care
good.
of that.
All
All
right.
right. Let me just go into hide just in case. All right.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing. I'll follow you. We can show how we're obscuring. We're looking great to start this fight. Hey, maybe you should take a short rest, will you?
Okay, I'll take a short rest.
All right. So. Okay.
Okay, I'm on the roof. What
So
do you think?
do you know actually, like, if we could cut to Wolf's character, if you look, check out your stats on your items,
Yes.
because you're actually good in low HP, I think.
Oh, yes.
Check your helmet.
Oh, so my featherlight boots, when the wearer has 50% hit points or less, their movement speed is increased by 3 meters. So there's
Indeed.
a bonus for that.
Hmm.
And then we got the Moondrop Pendant. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks.
So maybe maybe he doesn't want to heal.
And the helmet.
In another one, oh yeah, I have the helmet in my inventory.
Yeah.
And then the Helmet of Grit. When the wearer has a 50% hit point or less, they have an additional bonus action. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
And I do have boots. Oh no, I have a hammer. You guys are seeing a lot of new items right now. And it's pretty exciting. My hammer actually, when the wearer jumps, they deal 1d4 thunder damage. So
Absolutely.
that's why you're putting me on the roof.
That's why I wanted you to have the eagle thing also, because then with the eagle strike and that hammer, you would have been able to do an enormous amount of opening damage.
You can blame it on
Yeah.
the wolf pack.
All right. Okay. So let's get closer here with my mage, who's going to be the artillery. And then I'm going to take my Githyanki, and I'm just going to walk in and have a chat with these boys. This chat, we will not let it go well. We're just going to try to get into a fight with these guys. Okay. All right. So, let's see.
Oh, chicken. Tastes like fish.
Why does it say no cinematic context?
Gentlemen, contain yourselves.
I was wondering about
Developer,
that.
probably developer note.
As I
Hmm.
We are seeing a developer build.
What surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
All right. So notice that my Barbarian tag has changed into a Berserker tag because I picked up the Berserker as a subclass. But I will just observe that he's very eloquent for an ogre. We'll discover in a second why. But I'm just going to go for the attack.
It's dinner time, boy.
And see. All right.
JD in chat says I'm going to be throwing people non-stop now. They've unleashed a monster.
Oh,
Right, a little help.
all right. Well, I mean, you are a bear tank.
Well, I will tank. I will roar.
You're going to roar with all the HP you have. All
I
right.
have a lot of HP, but as a bear, I can heal as well.
There we go.
I'm gonna try to tank for a little bit.
Okay, good. You be your tank.
Okay, that's very little.
Going very well. So obviously I'm going to go into frenzy. And that's going to give me on the next attack, it's going to become very potent. I could obviously do something as stupid as pick up a chair and throw it at the ogre, right? So if I pick up the chair and throw it at the ogre, it's not going to do anything, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm actually going to use my reckless attack, and I'm going to... with Gale, we're going to try to put one to sleep. So which one are we going to pick? I guess this guy? All right. Not that good. Okay. Gale, what are you going to do? Well, you're not going to be able to put anybody to sleep, but you could do some damage.
Yeah, I would like to jump down, but fair warning, Nick, I'm not sure what this is going to do to your bear.
Uh-oh. I have
yeah, because of the thunder damage. Yeah.
Let's try this out.
Well,
I could go to the backside. Let me try the backside.
We need to rush it. We're barbarians.
Hey, there we go.
That
nice.
was pretty good, actually.
And it knocked him prone momentarily.
Okay. Yourself as well, but that's great.
Okay.
Right.
I have a bonus action.
Somebody made a good question there in the chat. They were asking if we can throw these ogres. Now let's have a look at their weight. It's 3,500 kilograms, so that's a lot. So I don't think that's going to wait. But hold on, if I reduce them, what's going to happen?
Yeah, I don't think they will be small enough anyway.
Yeah? You think it's a bad move?
Yeah.
But it's really cool, right?
It's very.
Yeah.
We're trusting the lead systems designer.
Yeah, we'll just do it.
Just do
he's
it.
saving throw?
Go for it. Shrink that ogre.
Yes, I guess you knew it. All right, well, I'll just step back again. Let you boys deal with it.
These fights
Right.
never
I had
go
that
well.
work, actually. I tried that out before. That worked out.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'm a support druid, not a hit me in the face druid.
Well,
all right, okay.
Right.
You
So
just
what
know
are we gonna
when you're doing a live event,
as a tiefling,
it's not
I
going to
have this
go.
legacy of
It's
Kanye,
not going to go well.
Burning Hands, but unfortunately our barbarian
Gives
is
you
right in the path.
Gives you a -2 penalty on your luck
five.
rolls.
All right,
Just in case. You never know. All right, go ahead.
let's try it. Bam.
Okay, I have 2 HP now.
But I can also heal you up.
There you go. See.
Healing word. Thank you.
That 9 HP is really going to make a difference.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is going
All right.
great.
Yeah, no, it's going excellent. I mean, like better than
where we-
expected, obviously.
Yes.
All right, so let me try out the power of the Berserker. All right, so I'm going to do a reckless attack first. So that hidden, and then I'm going to do another frenzied strike, and that's going to bring his HP down sufficient for my guy to be able to put one of them asleep. So let me do that, and that's just going to be a level 1 spell slot that I'm using up. So that means that I can still paint them afterwards. See how you do that?
Yeah.
It's not very hard, right? I mean, you should try it someday. Okay.
Ow.
Ouch. You know, it doesn't look like you're going to be trying a lot of things.
No.
All right.
Indeed. I'm gonna get our barbarian up again.
Okay. I still have yet to rage.
All right. Yeah.
And then, I'm gonna try to topple the nearest ogre. It's gonna be hard, but I will try to topple them with my staff.
That would be good. Oh,
there you
okay,
go.
all right, cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
not that good.
All right.
All right, so this guy's sleeping.
This guy's just getting up and down.
4160. So if I could hit him with a reckless attack, or actually no, I can't reach him, but I can throw an axe at him. So let me throw an axe at him. That's
Nice
good.
throw.
That's sufficient. That's all I needed,
Yeah,
right?
not bad.
And then I'm going to use my enraged throw to throw another axe at him.
That's
Oh wow!
miss.
I missed completely. That was really stupid. Okay, and turn.
Look, Gale is gonna have to do some serious damage.
But Gale can put him to sleep.
Or we're in serious
Look,
trouble.
look, level 2 spell. It's 32 HP.
Very
See?
nice.
Hey,
Let's just
who's
run
the
away.
elite?
Let's just run away.
The elite systems
Hold
dude
down.
here. Okay, you're on. All right. That guy
Oh,
stood
no,
up.
it's-
Yeah,
oh,
that's the
no.
guy that. Well, he toppled him.
It's
I mean, like,
down.
It's
that guy's standing up again. That's perfect because now I can do my reckless attack again. All right. Bang, and then melee, frenzied attack, and oh shit!
Almost.
I hope that was gonna work out. How you guys doing?
You're the only one that's up.
I am.
Yep.
All right. All right. Oh, I like. All right. I'm gonna throw a healing potion at somebody.
All right.
Who? You?
I'm thinking, well, the druid can heal, but
Yeah, I still have spell slots.
You what?
I still have spell slots.
You still have spell slots.
Yeah.
All right.
very nice. 16 HP. That was
Nice throw, right?
Big help.
Okay, cool. All right. You're on.
Crank. Slap. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Ow.
Oh, nice.
Right,
Survived
okay.
that.
So, how do I get out of this situation then? So, 31 HP Ogre and a 4 HP Druid.
All right.
I can shove him, but that's going to be very low chance.
That is a very low chance.
Ooh, I know. I have more shapes. So, a bear, wolf, badger. Badger!
Why would you become a badger? Become a bear again.
Because
We
the
need a tank.
badger can borrow the hell away.
All right.
Bye, losers.
Badgers are
That's
vicious.
convenient.
I always,
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Clever. All right. Clever, clever, clever.
To be honest
All right,
with you,
I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to take my frenzy strike.
I couldn't tell you if I'd rather fight a bear or a badger.
Then I'm going to go and I'm going to try to cleave these guys.
It's
Actually,
a pretty deadly
maybe that's going to work out.
situation
Can I
in
get
either
both of them?
case.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're going to kill wolf, but that's great.
I'm on my last
Badgers,
saving throw.
badgers have a higher kill ratio though.
Oh, you're still there?
Yeah, I'm still
So-
there.
All right,
Badgers
well,
are
that was a
vicious, yeah.
almost successful thing. So
Yeah, 2
and
misses.
they know how to go for your
And I die on my first Larian
main
sword.
arteries.
I'm going to put him asleep again. So that's something. All right.
Just came to the
So-
stream and everyone's already dying. Yes,
We'll
seems
take
like
care of it.
normal
They're
D&D
still
party.
down.
Yeah, exactly. They're bringing the real D&D spirit here.
I wish you were a bear again rather than a badger. This fight would have been over by now. All right.
Can I? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get closer.
Okay.
Can I hit somebody? Yeah. Can I hit the sleeping guy? Yeah, I totally can.
Why would you wake him up? Why would you do such a thing?
Great, you can hit.
That doesn't make any sense. All right. Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh,
Jesus,
down
that's
again.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
I don't know if I'm gonna handle this. You know. All right.
Barbarian.
Oh.
Well, okay, not this way, but
Oh my god.
I'll be able to kill him. All right, he's dead.
Nice.
All right, so that's one
Oh,
left.
good job.
Okay, good. Thank God Gale's here.
he'll do anything else.
He can. He could. You wanted me to resurrect somebody? Let me click on items here. And then,
Ooh.
oh, I don't have any resurrection scrolls.
Oh no.
No, I don't.
Do you want one?
Yeah, if somebody could
send
send me a resurrection
Yeah,
scroll,
there
that
you
would
go,
be
you got
really
it.
handy.
You have it.
I do?
Yep.
I don't see it. No.
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 Ah, sorry. It's on.
I
it's
just
on
sent you
Lar.
one, so-
I sent it to Lar. It's not his turn. Ah, funny.
Oh.
All right.
Awkward.
Okay, so that's gonna be awkward.
It's okay.
I still have a sleep.
Half HP ogre is standing in front of us.
No, he's 31. He's too high. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Can I hit him with? I don't have enough movement to get him. The problem is that the guy is at the wrong side. Okay, maybe if I miss his step. Yeah, I'll miss his step. Can I miss his step over there? Yeah. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Okay, 18
HP.
Alright, 18.
Not that bad. You guys are horrible.
Miss. Perfect.
I tried this fight on my own.
How much wrath you have? Yeah, you
Alright.
have wrath, you have frenzy.
Yeah,
can do it.
a reckless attack, I'll manage this easy. Oh wow!
Oh.
Oh wow!
Alright,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. So
Well,
let's see
thank you,
exactly
Sven,
how you
for,
guys did.
for saving that fight for us.
So Wolfheart's dead.
Yes, I am.
But I got a healing scroll now, so I'm gonna just resurrect you.
Revivify.
Thank you.
And then
Ooh,
Nick's dead.
Inspired. Look at that.
Are you dead, Nick?
No,
you
I'm
just
just
need a
down.
helping
You
hand.
can help
Yeah.
me.
I'll help you out.
I'll be good.
All right.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, good. Well, that fight has gone better. Let's have a look at what the loot is. So we got a a head, a chicken head. Sorry, this is the interesting loot. So that warped headband of intellect is something I would like with Gale. Let me just pick that up. There you go. See how fast that went. Okay, so I think we should rest. What do you think?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, please.
All right, let's take a go to the camp end day. We're gonna get rest, and then we're gonna go down into the dungeons, trying to find that necromancy of Daybook, and see what happens further in our little
very cool so
adventure.
far.
Great.
Ben, we don't know the full release date yet. We're suspecting that it's going to be this year sometime.
What are we eating?
We are.
Supply pack.
Like to go to bed? Yes. Okay. So I heard Kieran trying to say something to me, but I couldn't understand him. I'm getting lag apparently, and they told me to close the other instance, but there is no more other instance, so it looks smooth on my screen, I fear, so it's gonna be something else. Alright, so how am I gonna get off here?
I thought this was one of the funniest parts of the game with this
Slowly.
This big
wait a minute, do I have feather fall?
ogre
I do,
wearing the intellect boosting
feather fall
amulet.
myself. Sorry guys. Okay, and then jump off. Okay, cool. All right, so let's group our guys together again and go inside of that little house on the side, now that we had a bigger battle, and try to see some of that those other features that are in the patch.
Okay.
So let's go in there. This way. Let's try not to get into a fight, shall we?
Oh, there he is.
All right. Is he in the fight? No.
He's behind us, Wolf.
I'm coming back that way.
All right, okay.
Oh, feather falling. Okay.
All right, let's get in. Yeah, we are all feather falling because we... I needed to get off the roof, you see. So I had to spend spell slots on that. I'm sorry about that. All right, so we're in the apothecary here. There's quite a few players that didn't find this, this little secret that we're about to show. So there's going to be some spoilers here. But we're going to go down in the cellar of the apothecary, because we picked up a hint that there's something secret here. Now, I want to show something off first.
I remember looking for the
just going
secret down
to,
here and not
take my
really
Githyanki
figuring
here.
it out.
And so you see, when I'm in the darkness, that you're not going to see, he's not going to see a thing, right? Unless he takes
So the
his
so the
torch,
secret to
then you
this
can actually
area
see what's
and a
going
bunch
on
of the
around
other
there.
areas
So let him go over here.
is that you should always
Now,
remember
I'm going to switch off his torch.
that you can move
go back to his axe.
objects.
And then we're going to switch to, well, Gel doesn't have any dark vision, but you do, Wolfhard.
Yes, I
so
do.
let's have a look at the Wolfhard screen. We can. So
So
there you
as-
see that his little dark vision cone is much better than it used to be, right?
We go back into the darkness.
Yes. Indeed. Well, now you're in obscurity, so nobody can see you. All right, I'm going to put on my light again. And now I'm going to demonstrate exactly how this throwing thing has changed. So I'm going to send Gale over here. Oh, I forgot to pick up my axes. Nick,
I have one at least for you.
can you... we won't need you right away here because we'll need you to scout ahead. So if you could get the axes back, that would be handy. And the javelins, if we forgot to pick them up also.
You
All right. Okay.
Somewhere.
I'm sorry about that. All right. So when Gale tries to throw a crate, it's not very impressive, right? So Gale is like, he's really not good at throwing crates, but he's very proud with his 9 strength.
That was quite a
managed to
wind-up
break it
for
and
the
chew it
for it to
around.
fall basically at his
Now,
feet.
If we take my Githyanki and he's going to throw it around, you're going to see that it's way, way further. All right. So that brings a man on IDs. Oh, actually, it didn't break. Wow, that was kind of cool. All right. Before because we discovered a lever by doing this, a secret lever that's here. Before doing this, Nick, I'm sorry, you should come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have 3 hand axes.
I have plenty of javelins on me.
Oh, well, that's good. You know, if you can give me my hand axes back, I would very much appreciate that.
Oh, okay.
Then I'll.
2 are. 1.
All right.
2. 3.
You got that? Excellent. Thank you very much. I got my axes. Look, I can just type axe. Or not axe. And then I see hand axes. I got my axes. It's so cool. It's so handy. It's incredible. When you play it, I mean, I know it may not look like a big thing.
He was
when
looking
you
for
see
his
from a
body
distance
spray.
all this UI stuff, but when you play it, you'll feel it for sure. You'll never be able to go back to the previous patch.
Yeah.
You're feeling it, right?
I agree, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It was, at first, it's like shell shock because it's so different. But
Yeah.
once you start memorizing it, then it feels much better. It
Yeah.
really does.
Okay, so somebody wants me to throw the wizard. All right, well, let's see if I can do that. It's too heavy to throw, really? I mean,
He's
Gale?
too happy to throw?
Too heavy, 65
Oh,
kilograms.
heavy, okay.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
Gale, need to lay it off.
Hold on, I can fix that. I can fix that. Let me see if I have any potion of hill. Well, not hill giant. Glow giant strength. How many do I have? 6. I guess I can waste 1 to humor the chat and just throw Gale. All right, so Gale. There we go. There we go. Hey. All right, somebody's in my way. All right, so let's throw Gale over there.
Let me back up.
Go. Oh, I got 1 damage. Poor Gale. Anyway, this is actually the.
Nice.
This allows
Gale,
us
the
to
magic
throw
missile.
people over distances that they
so,
can't jump.
I
No
actually
one
wanted to throw
tosses
you,
a
Nick,
dwarf.
because I figured something out last time when I was trying
Throw
this
people
stream.
off cliffs.
Where are you?
Right next.
What are we
It's a cool addition to the game, yeah.
All right, could you do me a favor and turn into a cat?
Again.
Yes, please.
This
Okay.
is how all of the bad stories.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna I figured this out on my own, right? So I'm very proud of this. So here's Gale. Here's Nick flying through the air as a cat, and I can throw him really far because I got that potion of hill giant strength. Look at how far I can throw Nick. All right. Look at him go. Boing. There's only one problem. Nick is taking damage. Now he was lucky here, and by the way, it's that he has fall resistance, but there's also bludgeoning damage being taken here. Is correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to you. Don't run away.
I don't know.
How on earth can you even move a barrel? I don't even know how you can move a barrel. All right. Okay. So now the problem is when I throw you, right? So like so. There's going to be a dice roll, and if that throw fails, you die, and that's really bad, right?
Not
because,
die.
Yeah.
I lose
well,
my
yeah, you lose your wild shape because your cat is really, really good at sneaking.
True.
Yeah. So. At some point, we're going to use this information to our advantage. And I've been thinking really hard and very long about what we could do about this, and I figured it out.
Oh, man, this is...
Yeah,
I can feel it in my whiskers. This is going to be great.
in your whiskers, this is going to be great. All right. First, we're going to hit that lever here, or lever. What do you say, actually, Wolf? Is it lever?
I say lever.
Lever. All right.
Yeah, I say a lot of things that aren't correct. So.
Well, me too. So we're in the same boat here. All right. We're going to go Barbarian and Barbarian. We'll leave the other guys behind for a second here.
Okay.
And... Nick, if you can take, are we going to need Gale? I will need Gale at some point. Okay, so we'll wait for 2 seconds. Maybe we'll need Nick and backup, but we'll try to do a Barbarian thing together here.
Did you talk about the darkness
portals?
in the room yet?
No, I'm about to.
Okay.
All right. So here we have darkness. All right, and so that's a room portal system that Farang was talking about. You don't see anymore what's behind the walls. You don't see the secrets anymore. You don't see things that could ambush you until you have opened them up. All right, we're still working on the system, so we'll still.
I was going to say it should.
The principles are in there, and when you're going to start,
should be able to see through the
exploring
doorway,
game, you'll
right?
discover that it gives you a completely different sense of exploration, and it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you'll want to take more.
Should be able to see part of the room.
Absolutely, your rogues will go in, or your cats, or your invisible mage hand.
Or you can throw the cat in there.
You can throw the cat in there.
Or you cannot
Why
throw
didn't
the
I
cat
think of
in
this?
there.
I didn't think of this. We could have put the cat in there. Okay, all right, okay. So we got the moldering casket over here, so we all know what's going to happen with these caskets, right? Well, not everybody knows, but
Yeah, I did find this.
Can you come closer to me?
Yes, I can.
So that we're
I got here somehow.
Okay, I'm just going to do it. All right, and so what's inside of the casket is a skeleton, and so that skeleton is going to try and rouse all of his buddies. All right. Oh, it's actually. Oh, damn. There's 3 of them down. All right. Now, what did I discover when I was trying out this presentation? Is that this skeleton only weighs 20 kilograms. All right. It's nothing. All right. So normally, if I would have been really smart, but I'm going to be smart. I'm going to take a potion of speed here. Hold on. Where's my potion of speed? Invisibility.
One with the wings.
It's true, actually. Yeah. Why am I wanting? Why can't I take it? No, I can't.
No?
There's something wrong. Hold on. I know why. No. I don't know what that's the bug. They happen. That doesn't look like it's normal. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. No, it doesn't want. I don't want. It doesn't want me to take it. Why? Why do you not want evil game? Why
very
do you
special.
not? What?
Very
No,
special
there's
cheating
something wrong with the potion.
Mm.
All right.
It's because it's you've marked it for wares.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh, sorry about
It's
that.
a little bug.
No. I marked it for wares. Yeah. I marked it for wares to demonstrate. I didn't know that was a bug. Okay, sorry. All right. Well, game's not out yet. So I'm going to go over there, get that guy. Oh, shit. I should have taken my axe, actually. Well, I'll take it later. I'm just going to throw him back to you, Wolf.
Okay.
All right. So that skeleton is not going to come close to... So I'm going to be blocking this thing here because I'll have attack of opportunity. He's blocking my way. Well, it's close enough to you, right?
I can reach that.
So you finish that guy. Okay, that guy, maybe if I can still throw something at him. So let me do that. I'm actually, if I... Oh, no, I know what I'm going to do. I still have... Oh, man. Does anybody have a void bulb?
A void bulb. Somebody had it.
Yes, I do.
You have it.
Sending
Damn
to
it.
you right
Well,
now.
you'll be able to drag that guy in. All right,
Okay.
let me just throw...
This really opens up a
I'm
lot
just
of
gonna throw
strategy
max at him.
opportunities, eh?
Oh, that's not good enough. But and I needed to... Oh, now I'm going to smack him with my torch. That was really stupid. Okay. Well, sorry.
I think
Is your
again,
turn over?
Yeah,
the
it's your
most
turn.
fun
Okay,
with
all right.
these games,
You want,
with
well,
this
I
game
could
in
toss it back to
particular,
you.
is going to be
Yeah,
you know, when
yeah,
you
if
get
bring
to
him in
play
the
it
range of
with
my,
your
yeah,
friends
let me do
in
that.
a
Or toss him at the
GM
other guy.
setup.
Maybe you can kill
so
him
the
with
GM
him.
sets up
Are you
an
strong enough?
area
Yeah, right
or a
now I
room
only
or
have
a series of
yeah,
rooms
somebody
or a
gets-
I'll
series
toss it
of
at this guy right in
challenges.
front of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Sorry for talking over them.
Oh, that was pretty good,
16
actually.
damage. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
But
a really good
but they've
one.
been
Actually, I
talking
still
pretty
have my-
constantly.
my
Yeah,
rage, and I'll
yeah.
use it for
They have.
demonstration purposes.
If you would have taken your rage first, that would have been pretty good.
Yes, yep.
I just went lower here. Okay.
They know how to keep it
I
lively,
needed to
which
sit
is
because
really
the
nice.
armor is completely broken. It's getting my... it's
Now
killing
I'm
me.
taller than you.
Yeah, you are. All right. Okay, I got it there. Oh my god, that was really
Whoa.
good.
Yeah,
That's as if we planned it.
that
Now,
makes
the-
up from our first encounter.
You guys doing great. Need any healing? Anything?
I actually, well, actually, I can get to the guy. I'll throw him to you. Look at that. Team. I didn't even
They
have to
can play
rage.
catch now.
Okay, I'm going to pick up the guy again. And
Just
gonna
toss
throw
him back
to
and
you,
forth, yeah.
What do you mean it's blocked? Something's blocking it. What would be blocking
I like the little flailing animation. That's
Me.
so funny.
it? Me is
Right.
blocking it. No. Really? Anyway,
There you
in your
go.
direction. And
There you
he's
go.
in your range.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go stand next to him, and actually, I still have my reckless attack. It's true because I have my. Oh man,
Alright.
we're
Very
good. These boys never had a chance. Right? That was really good, actually. That was really good. All right, let's have a chat with the Quasit.
The who's it?
The Quasit. I'm lethargic because of my potion of speed. Okay. All right. Okay.
Potion of speed gives
come
you a
on, thank
hangover.
you. Okay, so we're gonna talk to this guy here because he's going to tell us something. It's a lying snitch, by the way. Don't believe a word he says.
The stench of sulfur.
Oh, Nick, we forgot to switch off the cinematic context.
Uh-oh.
We're so... Okay, the cinematic context that you're seeing here, that's a debug feature and that you shouldn't be seeing normally. We forgot to switch it off. We're so blind to it that we didn't see it anymore. All right, well. Illy. All right, hey, your name is Shovel? No, you shouldn't be called Shovel. How about Fort? Is that what your old master did?
I
All right,
love
that's
this
the book we're
character.
after, right? What book?
Is this all new stuff? I didn't. I know I didn't.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
This,
Okay.
this character
all
was
right.
not in the
now,
previous.
he's a liar, so we're not going to believe a
stuff.
word he says, right? We're just going to go in and then talk to the mirror. It's got this little new animations also. So I'm going to take my Git Yankee option actually.
I do not know this name.
The mirror is trying to be clever.
To my master. Step forward and declare yourself an ally.
And I'm going to use my Barbarian option to pick up the rock and smash the mirror.
Be nice to have Shadowheart with guidance right now, wouldn't it?
It would be nice, but I do have a potion of Cloud Giant Strength, my friend.
Okay.
and that's a strength check. So that's going to really do a very big difference here. It's a total bonus of +8. What can go wrong? All right.
Nope.
You got it.
I was totally expecting him to roll a 1.
With the +8,
Right,
I would be
after
very angry with the
saying
game.
that.
That's barbaric.
Oh, well.
Very nice.
Stupid mirror, anyway.
Okay.
Oh, the Barbarian was
Alright.
barbaric.
I recognize this room.
Yeah. You can be... getting into this room can be very, very painful, by the way. All right. So, are you going to do it? I'll let you do it.
Sure. You want me to investigate this room?
Yes, go ahead.
There might be a book around.
There might be a book around. I'm just going to
Sure.
sit here and wait.
All right, so let's go take a look over here in this dark corner. Yeah, I see a book, Sven, but...
We should switch to Wolfheart, because Shad is not seeing, I think, the right one.
Yeah, we have a locked door. Now, I could perhaps be a barbarian and smash some things down, but I don't want to break your guys' in-game assets, so I'm going to need your permission.
Somebody worked hard on that.
That's true, actually.
All right, I'll come over and I will do an attack on it.
I'm just going to...
Antitoxin.
Have we switched to Wolfheart's in the back? Because we're not seeing Wolfheart, I think, on stream. So I think you guys haven't switched the camera yet. Okay.
There we go.
All right, there we
Hello,
go. That's
hello,
better.
hello,
All right.
hello. Yeah, so I smashed the door down, but if I recall correctly, this room is a little bit trapped. So do we want to perhaps throw something onto the
Throw the
pressure
cat.
plate, or do you want me to sacrifice myself and pick it up?
You can, I think if you throw something on the pressure plate, that would be very smart.
Okay.
Maybe
alright.
you can
What do
throw
we have
shovel on
around
there.
here?
No, don't throw shovel.
Not me.
A circlet of fire.
I wonder if a torch would do it. Probably not. You know what I could
too
do,
white.
too?
Try a torch?
I could set the book close to me. I don't know if you guys knew that you could do this, but...
No, I don't. What?
Oh, no, it didn't work. Okay. Okay. All right, I got out. All right.
Why did you do that? I thought you knew what you were doing.
That's okay.
You can actually get the book from the closed door. You can grab it and move it closer to the door, but you guys must be screwing with me with patch 7.
All right.
All right,
Well,
I'll pick up the book.
Just fix it. We got the book, right? You got out. So we're good.
Okay.
So we don't need the turn-based mode anymore. All right. Okay. Well, Wolf, since you have the book, why don't you try to read the book?
Sure, we'll
All right?
take a look at it.
So let's have a look at what the book gives us.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover.
Okay.
Mysterious.
Very mysterious book.
Well, they
No
changed.
cinematic context.
Yeah. They changed the look of it a bit, hey?
The longer you stare,
Yeah.
Okay.
more those
All right.
I think they've
Yeah,
increased
you're seeing
the,
lots of new visuals in the cinematics. Like when we said 700 cinematics have been updated, that's a lot. 400 new cinematic animations were made just to make everything possible in those cinematics. There's really a lot of cool stuff in there to discover.
As much as I want to destroy it,
Don't.
I'm a very morally good character.
No,
I'll go
because-
ahead and put it away.
Yeah, because what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out how to open this book. And it's going to involve a search for a gem. Now, the search for the gem is going to be very easy because we figured out a trick and it involves throwing cats. So let's go. Let's go.
Is that cat Nick by any chance?
That cat is indeed.
I'm here
Nick.
for
You
the
figured
cat
it out.
throwing.
Is there a lever somewhere over here?
Yes, to your right there.
Okay, can you hit it?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. All right, I'm gonna regroup with Gel, and then let's go do our thing.
Okay.
Does anybody need a rest? We're gonna go in a big fight, potentially, if everything goes
Okay.
wrong. You what?
We could do a short rest at the,
Yeah,
the very
yeah,
end.
short rest. Okay, you sure? Eh?
Yep, there we go. We all got a bunch of HP.
Oh shit! I clicked again.
Oh, we used. Okay, all right.
Well, we have no more short rest left. All right. Maybe we should have a long rest. Let's have a long rest.
Sounds good.
We still have supplies. All right. Let's have a long rest, because otherwise, when things go wrong, you don't want them to go wrong, right? So let's just have that long rest. Where's our little beds here? Click on the beds.
Oh, cute.
I've never
they get to
seen
camp
this
out in the
camp. Is this
room.
mini camp?
This is a mini camp, yeah.
I've
this
never
is one
seen
we
this
intro-
one at all.
Oh, there you go. That's the cellar mini camp. We introduced this one in the previous patch, so there's a lot of work went into that feature. You know, it's like every single feature that's in this game. There's so much thing. Okay, so bang, bang, bang. The chat thinks we're gonna have a face spider fight. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen because we have a plan, and it involves many clevernesses.
Cats.
And
You
throwing
can't call
cats.
this a fight, really.
What, the face spider?
Yeah, it's a one-sided affair.
Okay, let's go. Let's go find out.
All right, let's get the
All
wall
right,
open.
let's see. We got a texture streaming problem there. Okay. So who's in? Oh, you're doing it? Okay.
Yep, I activated it.
All right. Don't ruin it.
Okay, I got this.
Got.
Got some nice background action going on here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I knew it.
Oh, I have low intelligence.
Yes. Okay. Well.
Mess it up. All right.
The darkness below.
All right. Well.
The coin disappears into the well.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. There's another way down. Aha.
They didn't want you to miss it. All right. Okay. Okay. Can camera come back to me? And then to well, we'll tell you when it's Nick. All right, Wolf. I need you to stay behind for a sec.
Okay.
All right, because this plan is very nifty, very complicated, very convoluted also, but brilliant. All right. Well, you need to join me over here though.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go in here.
Yeah. Just make sure to make this turn.
Say what?
Yeah, I don't want to go right.
I'm gonna press an
then
F5
things
here and
will-
save.
Yeah.
So. All right, Nick.
It's a good idea.
So we tried this out, right? So nothing can go wrong. Somebody's gonna take the spider boots. Where are they?
It's up
They're in
to
the
you.
chest, right?
Yep.
I'll just take it. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have a big chasm here, but we have a
Oh my god.
potion of hill giant strength. We have a guy that can turn into a cat,
Oh
and we
my
have the secret ingredient because I gave you earlier, Nick, the armor of Agathis. Can you have a look?
I like everything about where this is going.
Agathis is going to give Nick fake HP, so he's got 5 HP extra. So can you turn into a cat now?
All right, this is gonna be.
All right, and I'm going
here
to
we
waste a
go
scroll
again.
on you. I'm going to do Featherfall. All right, you're all buffed up. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to throw. I know I'm going to drink my potion of hill giant strength, of cloud giant strength. Sorry, and I'm going to throw you over to the other side.
Catball.
You ready?
Cat ball ready.
Oh my
Okay, so
god.
Try not to attract any attention.
Oh, he's just
So
gonna
we're
hit
bypass
right
a
on the edge
tremendous
there.
Fight. Now, before we do that, actually, Wolf, can you maybe sneak to the other side? So can we cut the camera on Wolf so that we actually see exactly what we're gonna bypass? So just
Yeah,
go and
we're
show
not-
the other caps and the spiders, maybe.
Sure.
You can have a look.
Our buffs are gonna expire, so we need.
Oh shit!
Aha.
Wolf, can you hurry up? I'm just gonna put turn-based mode so you can like dash your way.
Okay,
Up there.
alright,
Go
alright.
up. Go up.
Should I
If you
probably
just
go,
Yeah, there you go.
okay, I'll
They
go
can
right up
see it,
there.
right? If you just show it to the world, there's a whole bunch. Okay, well you can go up. You really want to go up?
Oh yeah, there's a.
Dash. Okay. So I just entered forced turn-based
I'm
mode
sure
for
anyone
people
who's
who
played it
haven't seen the game
remembers this
before.
area. There's a,
So it's a feature
a
that
crap
you
ton
have
of
that
enemies
you
here.
can put the game into turn-based mode whenever you want, when you want to do some planning, like what we're doing now.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
up here right now. You want me to go?
No. It's fine. It's like
Right here.
we show the danger that Nick is going to overcome for us.
Okay.
So I'm going to take Nick, and I'm going to throw him all the way over there. So he's buffed up with extra HP, so he's not going to take too much damage. He's got falling resistance, so he's got Featherfall. And we're going to send him, actually, we can see here in the distance, the thing that we want is that gem over there. That gem is the gem that we need to put into the Book of Tay. And so with that gem, we're going to be able to do our thing, all right? So this should be fun, Nick. How are you feeling?
Lightheaded.
Well, here you go. All right.
Yes.
Ah, look at that. What
Yeet.
happened?
You threw me into battle.
What?
Are you in combat?
I am in combat
Really, with who?
with.
Oh
spiders.
no.
That.
Right.
Chat knew it.
Sneak.
So can't you sneak? Oh, wait.
I will sneak. I will hide as a bonus action.
This is going to take some time, right?
Yeah.
And if I succeed, I think I might just get out of this.
Do you manage?
Well, I'm sneaking. Yeah.
Yeah. We're on Nick, right? We should be on Nick now. So we can see.
The spiders know where I was, so they will go and check out where I used to be.
There's a whole bunch of X over there, Nick. I really don't feel good about it. Oh shit! I can kill the X from here.
Oh, that's okay. I think I'm.
Hold on.
about it.
No, let me do this. I
You
want to do
think?
this with my axe.
He wants to throw his axe at the eggs. Oh, come on. No. Don't do this to me, Internet.
Axe.
Oh,
no, I can't
oh
reach
I see
no.
the gem.
Can you get there?
It's right here. That's a gem.
Okay, we're back.
Dark amethyst.
Okay, go get it. I
I
want to kill those.
just need to keep sneaking. Okay. Oh no. Okay, hide defense. Oh no. Sneak again. All right. I'm afraid.
You just need to make a jump
Space
there.
Spider Matriarch joins the combat.
Man,
Right.
why don't I?
What I'm gonna do is gonna dash,
Does anybody have a Misty Step thing left?
and I'll
I
try to
use it for a very stupid reason earlier on.
keep running.
No, Misty.
If only somebody could throw me.
Yes, that's it. I'm trying to get to you, but I can't. And I wouldn't do it over that range anyway, so damn it.
It's okay, it's okay. The spiders never saw me. Oh no, the face.
What's happening, Nick? I don't know what's happening.
The matriarch is spawning her kids. It's a great day for what is it, kids at work kind of thing.
All right. What are we
But
gonna
they
do?
don't see me, so I can. Oh no. I can keep sneaking if the camera will let me.
I
do
guess
it.
we're gonna try to get to him, right?
And I will dash again. I'm in 1 turn distance away from
All right, Nick.
Amethyst. Okay, I have just
You just
about
go ahead. We're
10
on our way.
spiders against me.
Don't worry about it. We're on our way.
You're coming my way, Sven. All right, we can.
I'm
go
going to try with a potion of invisibility to get.
They don't know.
Aha.
They don't know anything about me, so it's great.
Gonna
Okay,
take a- hold
I got it.
Yeah. You keep on going, Nick. You're doing great.
All right. So how do I get out of here? Did we have a plan?
You
for that?
have it. You need to
Yes.
jump into the Underdark. You managed to do it?
What?
Jump into the Underdark. Jump into the Underdark.
Okay, next turn I think. I will try to do this next turn.
Yeah. Jump into the Underdark. All right. Man, he's actually going to manage. He never managed through rehearsals. He's going to manage. Okay.
Yeah, the spiders are just moving around. That's okay.
All right. I
That's
want to
okay.
see you
Alright,
do it.
I'm
I wanna
jumping.
see it. All right.
I'm jumping.
All right. Everybody on
Can
Nick?
I do it though?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I find a way to jump?
You can't.
Camera, please let me. Please let me do it.
This is where are you?
Oh,
They are so bad at
He had
this.
Featherfall on him.
Oh, it ran out.
Oh, no! Oh no!
Oh, that hurts.
Oh no!
Oh, that hurts.
Oh no! Okay, all right.
A little help.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
working
get
on
down
it.
there
We're working on
without
it. But,
If you want to see that jump again,
You want your gem? Come
What
find
are
my
we gonna do?
corpse.
do
Okay.
not just loot my body. Please rest me.
all right, I'm gonna just try to sneak up.
You're
on
gonna go that. You
okay?
can come the back. Okay.
Where are you?
I'm over here.
Oh, you went that way?
Yeah, but no,
Well, we're gonna have to. So if one of us can, well, okay, well,
we can get to right
let's
here.
just be
and then
barbarian,
down.
right? I mean, like, but let's not, because hold on. So I got 2 potions of invisibility. So we can try.
We can make it behind this guy too when he turns the other way and get all the way.
Yeah,
over
okay,
there.
let's go. Let's
I've
go.
done
Let's
this
go.
a
Let's go.
couple
Go,
times.
go, 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 go.
Oh, you're gonna come this way.
I'm
Are
going.
you sure?
I'm already on my way. It's too
Okay.
late now.
All right. I'm following you.
All right. Quickly. Stop. Go back. Go back.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is not gonna work. It's never gonna work. All right.
come
lead.
this side.
You lead. You
All right.
lead.
Come this way.
You lead.
Come
Yeah,
with me,
all right.
Sven.
I found a book.
Are you behind me?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
behind
We
you.
just
I'm
gotta
behind
wait for this guy to turn back.
you. All right.
Let's.
I'm just following you.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
right,
We might be
all right.
better off going into turn-based mode for a second. Actually.
All right. That's fine. That's
Let's
fine.
do
That's
it.
what we have it for.
Okay.
The chat is suggesting to use minor image to distract.
Mirror image. That's actually an interesting
Mine.
ID.
No.
All right, I'm gonna make it across, and I'm going to dash, and then we should be out of
And
his.
Gel is not with us. I'm just saying that the guy that can cast Featherfall is not there. I repeat, the guy that can cast Featherfall is not in the battle yet.
Okay.
So I need to get him somehow in close to you. So this is going to be interesting. Also, he has no misstep. He's feeling very lonely and very afraid. So let me give him a potion of. I don't have any potion of speed either. So just.
I have
say,
one I can pass to you.
All right. Okay. Good. So what? We're not going to kill this guy?
You on your barbarian? Or you on Gale right now?
No, I'm a barbarian. I'm like
You can go by him and get behind him. Do you see where my character is?
Yeah. No.
You can walk right behind him. You should be able to do it in a turn with dash.
Got a potion that's gonna.
Here, let me send you a potion of speed.
Yeah.
Is it to Lar? Yes.
Let's have in this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Send it to me.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Great.
You should be safe over there.
Going behind him.
I hope we're safe.
Fight the urge to hit him in the back.
All right. Yeah, I did actually. That was very because it did look like a very easy move, right? So
You can't go
all
any
right.
further.
Rage, yes, stealth
Now I can
rage.
come closer.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna end turn base, and we just gotta walk forward a little bit.
All right. Okay.
Here we go. All right. Nice. We made it.
That was good.
Yes.
That was good. We didn't want to do this fight. We did this fight on stream already. So we want to avoid that fight from going on stream.
Yeah, what's the
Alright.
mama spider doing right now? I'm a little bit
I don't know where
worried.
she is.
Well, we can jump down from right here.
We don't have any featherfall. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Scroll, right?
No, I used it.
Do you have a second one?
Do you have a second one? I don't think so. Let's see with the filters if we have one. All right, feather. No, no feather.
Nah.
I had one. Because obviously, why would I need more? Because Gale is capable of doing this. But Gale is all on his own. So if Gale has to go all on his own, the other way, what do you think is going to happen? All right. Ah, but he has a potion of invisibility, which he could use.
On your barb, you have a scroll. It just doesn't show up because the barb is too far. But the barbarian,
The Barbarian has one?
yes, on the hotbar, in the items section, that
No, he doesn't.
on the right, yeah, isn't that?
Oh, it's a featherfall.
There you go.
Oh!
Thank you,
Why didn't it
chat.
show up? It should have shown up.
Thank you.
Ah, there it goes. It did show up. Oh, sorry.
I think they're
Send to
too
Gale.
far.
Eh? All right. I don't know
Good
why did I send
job.
it to Gale. I don't have to send it to Gale. Gale doesn't need to send it back to Lar. All right. Okay. Lar, where are you? All right. Oh, man. All right.
It doesn't show up because you don't have party inventory enabled.
Cast featherfall.
Now, but we gotta use Featherfall to get to the Underdark too, correct?
Yeah,
So we gotta
so-
make sure it doesn't run out.
All right. All right. All right. Like what happened to Nick?
Yes.
All right. Are we going to make that jump down here?
We can make this jump and survive. I'm
Yeah.
about 80% sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Done it a couple times.
I made it.
Okay, all right. 15 damage. Wow, I'm coming right behind
It's
you.
a pretty hard jump.
Then jump on him.
Okay,
Go back into sneak.
okay. Are we able to hit the short rest to get some HP back? Or is that-
Try, actually. We can.
Okay, all right.
Great. We rested in the middle of spiders. That's really good. All right. So that's the hole. We need to get into the hole. We can probably make it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we're going through the dark. Look at that. Look at that. We're
Be
good.
careful, this
We're
guy on the
through.
right.
This is going to be a finale without fights. That's really good. Okay. All right.
Okay, careful. Okay.
No, it's fight.
Okay,
Enter
okay.
turn-based mode.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. That's really good. I didn't expect we were going to make it here. All right. Let me go into Featherfall. Okay, and then let's make that jump. I need to wait one turn because I can't do it, but you can.
Yes, I can do
Miguel,
it
you're
right
just
now.
gonna stay here, man.
All right, let me come up there. And let's see what the Underdark is all about.
And you can make the jump.
Here we go.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, we're
Oh,
okay.
it worked for you. All right. Okay.
There's a dead cat down here.
Yeah. Well.
There's so many exciting
Yeah.
ways to get to the Underdark.
It is cool, right? It's one of the things I really like about the game is the amount of ways that you can get there. And then when you'll see what comes in the later acts, that theme continues. There's lots of non-linearity in this game. It's also why it's so hard to make. Hey, Nick.
Did your character just say broken bones must have fallen? Thank you.
All right, let's save poor Nick here. Did you get the book?
Oh, nice.
I have the book on
Who needs a gem?
All right, well, let's switch to Wolfhard, see what happens when we read the book, because I think we managed to do our quest without actually getting into a huge fight. Like, maybe that's what chat would have wanted us to do it, but we played it in a different way. It happens.
It was
so that's fine.
interesting. It was
It is a very, very, very different. All right, let's have a look at the.
All right, you want me to read it?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
All right, because you have the thing now, right?
Yes.
You have the gem.
Yes.
All right, do the gem.
Recess in the cover's mouth.
Yes, we should have probably taken Gale. We should have probably taken Gale. All right. So look at how sharp everything looks over here now.
But the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and place the amethyst in the slot on the book's cover.
There's a monitor behind you, just saying. Maybe you should raise
the extras game is pretty good in this.
Dominic, we're gonna go have fun with in mind. No, let's first have him do the book.
I'm listening.
You're listening in?
Mm-hmm.
I should probably listen
Very
also.
Okay.
Open the book.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
go-
open it.
Go for it.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Creepy.
Okay. So it looks like I am being forced to do a wisdom saving throw.
You are the smartest party guy in the party, of course, to do this. Looking for a +1 wisdom. Oh, he's managing.
I got this.
You're right.
All right, good. That's actually good. All right. Okay.
The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Okay, let's do another saving throw. It's getting a
A
little
bit
bit
harder, a bit harder, a bit
Yeah.
harder. All right, let's see what happens.
Where's the cat druid when you need it with the high wisdom?
It's dead.
You killed the cat.
Oh, that's...
Oh, that does not look like a good move. That does not look like a good one. Oh.
Wait, you have inspiration?
You got an inspiration point. That's true, actually.
Okay, let's try it again.
Yeah, you got an inspiration point.
some.
Yeah, all right. Let's do that.
Hey!
Hey!
One thing is going as planned.
All right. Another page.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Okay. And it looks like I need a saving throw to close it, too, at this point, which is...
I think you're in trouble.
But we'll go ahead and just turn it again since we made it this far.
Uh-huh.
Full tilt.
Yeah, 20.
Oh,
you got a +1.
Natural 1, chat.
Let's go. Oh, my God.
That was very, very, very
That was,
close.
yes.
Oh, we have another inspiration point.
Okay. Should we try it again?
Nah, you can try it. It was 20.
I think we can do it.
All right. Keep on going.
Okay.
You gambling, man?
I am.
Okay, well.
Not now.
That didn't pay off. Did not pay off.
Scream, searing your mind. You feel
I actually don't remember what happens now.
lost in a sea of arcane
Something not good.
power you can neither control nor comprehend. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside you? You should never have known.
You debuffed forever?
Yes, unfortunately.
I love that Minotaur just chilling in the background.
I have Wisps of Madness.
Wisps
which is
of Madness.
Disadvantage on wisdom checks. So.
Well, you weren't great on them anyway to start with, so that's okay.
I was already
All right. Okay. We're going to do one last fight to finish it off. I mean, we finished our quest, but we didn't have any action at the end, so we should always end on some action, right?
Yeah.
So shall we try to do the maximum damage that we can to the Minotaurs, all right? So I'll let you lead. And then I'm going to take my torch because I can't see a thing in the Underdark.
You wish you had dark
I'm going
vision.
to go into turn.
Oh, God. I got the things on me. My mind is a canyon, and the words echo from every crevasse.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm in a dialogue.
Ooh.
I'm having a chat with the mic units.
Oh, for the spores.
Yeah, I'm all in spores. I should have no idea where you guys are.
I'm up on the Minotaurs right now in
All right.
turn-based mode.
Okay. Okay. Well, good for you. All right. How's it going?
It's going good. Can I throw a Minotaur? Probably not.
Yeah. Can you throw a Minotaur?
Probably quite heavy.
It's very heavy.
300
300
kilograms.
kilos, yeah.
I ended up on the completely wrong side here. Where are you?
I'm right up here at the mushroom. Oh wait, that's the druid. Where are you, Sven?
I don't know where I am.
Where did you go?
I explored and then I got lost.
Nick, you
and
only have 3 HP. Are you aware?
I'm not feeling great.
I'm the only one fighting the Minotaurs.
Yeah, you are. Well, use the power of the Barbarian. I'll try to make it to you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm in turn-based mode, so I did get dragged in.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, too heavy to shove. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
The big boys.
And I can't rage because I don't have my bonus action on this turn, so I'll go ahead and just start off with a reckless attack. 80% chance with advantage. And we got surprise too, so. And here we go. And next I'll go ahead and activate the Barbarian's Rage. I see Nick sneaking around in the back.
You're doing great.
And I'll do another reckless attack. And then I'm gonna need backup ASAP.
I'm just like walking around here.
Oh, you're back at the.
I'm discovering shit.
Okay,
Like, I'm
alright.
just having a.
Nick,
I'll come in your direction.
Step in and help.
Yeah, I'm gonna be buffing you, man.
Okay.
I have enhanced ability for you.
Okay, it's a good start.
Got you some strength.
I'm
Hope that
coming
helps.
towards you. I'm coming towards you.
Oh, strength.
Oh, look at that. That's a druid.
Sorry. Too
Come
far.
the other way,
I need to
actually.
touch you.
Come the other way.
Do you need healing? No. How about I'm just gonna...
Yeah,
no, these guys are not humanoids. Those guys are tricky, huh?
I'm coming in your direction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna like shove that Minotaur off.
I think I will become a badger.
You'll do the badger thing?
Yeah. And I'll go join.
Oh.
Next.
Alright. And I'm gonna just... Whoa,
Oh,
wow.
reckless roar.
A reckless roar. The Minotaur has the Barbarian advantage? No. Are you kidding me? What's the reckless roar? No, sorry. Because I know that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, it's my turn.
Oh no,
So-
I should have taken my... sorry.
Some of
I
NPCs
did
in the
something
game...
really stupid.
Yeah, some of NPCs in the game will do some of the barbarian tricks.
Alright.
Minotaurs do the reckless attacks.
Okay.
Alright, let's finish them off.
Yep. We'll focus on.
Finish off our stream. One last chat. Not good.
Hey.
Okay.
I finally am doing my part.
Yeah, you are
Critical
actually.
hit.
That was really good. That was really,
That was
really
a
good actually.
smack.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Alright, let me
What's the
join
badger
you guys.
doing?
Not enough space. You're all...
Why are you a badger again?
Because I can teleport things. Look at me.
That was really a lot of damage actually. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna frenzy.
You still holding the torch?
I'm gonna
Brandishing
take
the-
my
I
axe.
really do enjoy those
All right,
barbarian
no, I can't do anything
screams.
anymore. At least I have the axe now.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, it's back to my turn. I'll go ahead and.
Yeah, they're quite entertaining.
We'll just do another reckless attack. There's no epic segment.
It's dark in there.
Oh wow.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Good.
Keep slapping him.
All right. Let's kill him. Let's go for him. Oh wow.
And there's the badger.
Go, Badger, go!
Alright, let me claw this guy.
Oh, you
miss.
had one job.
Like stick to
How do
your
you miss
own
with your own
tactic,
claws?
Like, think you know to do well.
Right.
I'm being a team player here, okay?
Oh, look at that.
Very nice. Okay.
Oh shit, that's not that good. All right. Well, we have this guy. This is gonna be
I
piece of
didn't do
cake.
too much damage.
Piece of cake. All right.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, ouch.
18 damage.
Yeah, that was a lot actually.
Let me claw this. Yeah.
Yeah.
More
You know,
damage value.
we never got to show Gale's magic set, like because we kind of forgot Gale.
Yes.
I'm gonna do prepare, which is a free action, and so with prepare, I'm going to get 3 extra slashing damage. I'm gonna do my reckless attack, and now I'm gonna do my frenzied strike, and that's gonna kill him, I think. Yeah, look at that. All right, this was a very unchaotic stream. But we managed to do this very well. Thank you very much, Wolfhard, for joining.
Thank you guys.
Did
for
he just say
having
it's
You enjoyed the
unchaotic?
Barbarian a little bit.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Enjoyed the UI
unchaotic
also.
is the
Yes,
opposite of what it
actually,
was.
That's probably what I'm most excited.
But it was really
Me
good
too.
though,
I
yeah.
mean, like this is a overhaul patch. We introduced a new Barbarian class. There's a whole bunch of new features, new content in forms of cinematic animations, magic items that have been added. But really, for us, one of the very, very big things that's coming in this patch is the introduction of the new UI. In addition to, of course, like I think it's 12 pages of patch notes that are coming. We survived. Surprisingly, to be honest, because during
Well,
the
we died a
rehearsals...
few times, but...
Yeah, but we survived. In our rehearsals, it all went to hell every single time. So we actually thought we were going to have a very hellish experience here, but I think it's because of you. You were just too good at this, and we're not as good as we are.
I don't
All
know.
right, so the good news of the day, chat, is that the patch is launching now. So it should be with you like imminently, unless something went wrong. with the uploads, but I haven't heard anything, so I guess it's coming in your direction. So you'll be able to try out all of this goodness yourself, try out the new UI. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of the improvements. Let us know what you think of the Barbarian. It's a pretty potent class. I didn't talk about all the cool things that you can do with it because I forgot Gale. But when Gale is beset, for instance, by 2 enemies, you can just take that and rage throw, and that throw these enemies away so that Gale can just, he doesn't have to use disengage, he can just use continue to cast his magic, which is really powerful. I need to give you one last update. We are starting to finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. But the problem is it's still a very long tunnel. But we're going down a number of features that we have to make, number of content that we have to make, number of world building features that we have to finish before we are going to be able to actually finish the game. So we reckon we have about a year left of development. So it might not make it in 22 as we had originally thought. It might be 23, but it's not that far off anymore. I mean, like, we're literally going down in our burn down charts of things that we have to do on the game. It's a very big game. It gives you a lot of freedom. There's a lot of possibilities. We still have a lot of stuff coming that you haven't seen yet. So I hope you are going to be patient with us. It is going to be worth it. We're trying to make quality the barrier here, the bar that we have to go over. We are going to only release it when it's done, and we have a certain quality level that we want to hit. I hope when you're going to try this patch, you're going to discover that quality level is quite high, because the UI now really feels like something that you can say, okay, this is something that can ship. There's still some small issues that we have to do. There's still a whole bunch of quality of life things that are going to be coming in your way. New content also at some point. There's going to be more patches this year, but we are just going to need a little bit more time to finish the game. With that said, thank you very much, Wolfhard, for joining us today. It was a great pleasure. Lots of fans in the office here. Thank you, Nick and team also. Thank you also to Hamilton Ice and to Nick and Jack that made that fantastic ice sculpture, to Jimmy for smashing our fantastic ice sculpture. Truth be told, no actual Steam Deck was heard in the recording of this panel from hell. We 3D printed one because we only have one and we don't want to destroy it. We need it ourselves. It's just too cool a thing. The patch notes should be out now. The community update should be out now. Have a lot of fun with it. And until next time, you guys are awesome as always. And we love you all. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Are they showing the trailer again?
A war has come to that.
Okay, we'll watch this again, sure.
Breaking peace with the wilds. But now nature is returning with rage.
You know what's needed. The natural order must be protected. Subtlety will not be an option.
How shocking. Another barbarian with all brawn and no brain.
Someone come here and help me now!
So that's, of course, the big update is the Barbarian class, which looks really cool. Lots of interesting stuff you can do with it. To answer some of the questions that was in the... no Steam Decks were harmed in the making of this panel from hell. That's good to know. That's good to know. The cats, however, there were cats thrown and killed virtually. So, there is no word on a release date yet, but this new patch is out right now. You can run out and grab that. By the way, if you're new here, or if you just haven't yet, please do slam that like button and subscribe to the Triple S League channel. Plus, check out our Triple S Podcasts channel. You can find the link in the description below, and we'll definitely be going into more depth on this new update for Baldur's Gate 3 on our live podcast tomorrow. So don't miss that. If Baldur's Gate 3 is your thing, this will definitely take up a chunk of the show. Moon never left. I don't know. Saib had some technical difficulties and dropped out there for a second.
Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering, because it was just like, it suddenly hit me really, really hard. So
Yeah.
Anyways, I love it when Discord fails.
Yeah.
It's one basic job.
Failed at its one job.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, guys,
I was just mentioning that we'll
yeah.
definitely dive deeper into this on the podcast tomorrow. So so join us for the podcast, Triple S Podcasts channel. Subscribe over there. But yes, of course, the big new update is the Barbarian class. Smaller but still big updates. The UI improvements. Improvised weapons, being able to throw. Got some typing noise there, Sib.
Sorry.
Being able to throw things, throw characters, throw dead bodies, throw allies, throw your cat. You know, all kinds of awesome
Yeet
stuff.
all the things.
Yeet the things. You could yeet the things. Plus, what was the other thing?
I mean, some people in the comments were like, "I don't think this is going to be a useful thing. Like, it doesn't make sense." It's like the way that I play out like D&D fights in my head is like this totally makes sense. So just like you know you're you know you're a big strong warrior, or maybe you've shape changed into a dragon or something like that. It's like, yeah, run in there, grab an orc with your one hand, use that orc to beat down another orc, and then throw that orc into you know some other like creature that's up on a wall or something. It's like there is some really cool things you can do with this. And then of course it's the scrappy fights with, you know, at level 1 or 2 that this really is going to open up the door with, you know. And it's one of those concepts that that I think really have been leading the way in some of the recent games, like that whole zombie game, Project Zomboid. It's like the funnest part of that game is the first couple of hours of just trying to survive with a character with a lot of flaws and stuff like that. It's like that's the funnest part about that game. This same thing here is like we've got some really great concepts of like what you can do with groups of adventurers, of players, you know, playing through I wouldn't say hard, but like a situation that's not great, right? Like and that is, I think, has way more fun and potential than, you know, some of these other like scenarios where it's like, yeah, everybody knows you guys are gonna kick butt because you all got all the items and everything. It's like I can't wait to do some of the stuff and some of the concepts that we're gonna see coming out of just in the future, just coming out of what we can see and what we're gonna be able to do. So yeah. Yeah, so as far as classes, Joshua is in the chat asking, not just Joshua, there's a couple of people asking about it. So I would say that like really what we're expecting next is Bard and Paladin on some levels. Like we're really starting to run out of classes. Of course, there's going to be one class that's going to be reserved for launch. They've mentioned that I think a few times. They may give all of the baseline classes out, but I think we're probably going to see that kind of delayed out a little bit. And I think the Paladin might make sense to be their last class to reveal, just because, you know, it's like you know, getting out of the panel of, you know, getting out of the hell that they've been in with this. You know, there's so many correlations to, like, you know, the panel from hell / the hell of development, right? The project development hell that you can get yourself in. And they haven't slipped into development hell. We've seen every iteration how much things are improving. And for a while there, I was like, wow, they're introducing a brand new UI. This sounds like it's really close to release. But then they said, you know, probably a year. They're hoping to get it out in 2022, but it may be forced to be delayed until 2023. Again, that's a little disappointing, but you got to remember that like this is a game that's going to be absolutely massive, and it's also going to it not only functions as its base game, you know, as the single player experience, but the best thing about this game is the multiplayer and the modding, and then what you can do with that. you're going to be able to use this, and with just some light modding, you're going to be able to mod in thousands of house rules, everything from Star Trek to Rick and Morty and Conan and the Barbarian. It's like you're going to be able to mod in all of those experiences with slight alterations of house rules, some custom assets, and boom, you're going to have the ability to play a D&D tabletop experience with friends online, and then save it everything perfectly, and then continue on playing the next time you get together. So I really think that what we're seeing here is an advancement of one of the best gaming platforms as far as like the multiplayer experience that we can get. And I think that this is a really great thing. So I'm very excited for this. It's going to be very, very cool. Thank you all for jumping in on the stream. It's nice to get this many people in. And when you hit the like button, it really helps us, because for a long time when we were doing streams on the channel, we were constantly getting issues with YouTube, constantly getting channels or our channel and our videos like being deprioritized because it's not the same content as the Cyberpunk and the Fallout that we've been doing for years and years and years. And so we appreciate you guys coming around, and please subscribe and check back on not only this channel but the Triple S podcast channel, and join our Discord too. Like right now we are playing Lost Ark. If any of you guys are playing Lost Ark right now, and you're wanting a good community, if you've been hearing about it but you're sure you want to give it a go, hop in with us. And we've got a guild set up. We're on the Regulus server on US East. This allows several people to play from Europe that have a really good connection, and as well as people from the West. And the only people that we miss out on is Oceanic, but unfortunately Amazon totally forgot about all of the Oceanic people as well. It's like, really, I was like, wow, that's kind of a dick move, but it's Amazon after all. But yeah, if you guys like join our community, we'd love to have you around. So absolutely.
Absolutely. And I'm just scrolling through because I want to see them smash that ice sculpture again.
Right.
But also this was, so I just realizing they were like, so this is them actually. So this was going on for hours before the pre-stream here was several hours long. So they're actually sculpting that live. That's pretty damn.
That is really cool.
It's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, I gotta give credits to the guy who carved it. Amazing work, like really, really amazing, really cool, really amazing. Like this guy's like, I've been so fascinated with the people that do the sculpting and that do this kind of stuff. I think it's really cool, and I think it's really, really amazing. This and chainsaw carving, like wood, like giant like wooden blocks and stuff like that. That's the other thing that's been really popular lately, over the last few years. So yeah, interesting. But
quite the skill set.
Yeah, wow, that astounds me. Now it's going to be, since we've got like a 6.5 hour stream, and it's going to be hard to find that moment where they smash it. But
so Joshua asked, for anyone worried about the size of the game at the moment, it's only this big so far because it's not fine-tuned. And this is true. The size of the game, as far as the install and the download, should get smaller, in contrast, to its current size once the full game is out. That's the thing that you got to kind of remember, is that basically while they're working on the base game, they're adding in all of the stuff for everything that they're doing all at once in the early access. Then once the game actually comes out full bore, you're going to have the additional stuff that is, here's the scene.
Here's the smashing. This is great.
You're going to have all the additional stuff from games coming out in the future. But yeah, all that work, and he just,
and then that's not a real Steam Deck that he smashed there.
He took the head off. Like, wow, just amazing.
Yeah. Pretty great.
And he totally smashed the Steam Deck, just absolutely shattered it. That was.
I don't know if you
hilarious.
missed that part, but it's.
I did miss it originally.
No,
yeah.
but it's not a real Steam Deck. Sven explained that at the end. They 3D printed one to get smashed.
That's hilarious.
But fantastic. So when can we expect approximate full release date? Says MLJ. Well, Sven.
They won't announce it until they're actually like.
Yeah. He said about
on it.
He said about a year. They expect about another year of development before full release. So we're looking at 2023. But again, I mean, it's hard to say. Things happen. So most likely, it's looking most likely like 2023 right now. Did the level cap go up? We didn't see anything about the level cap going up. We'll check the patch notes. We'll see if that. You'd think they would mention that. That seems like a pretty important thing to mention. I think it sounds like Saib's looking that up right now. So
no, actually, I just posted.
Oh, you posted the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord.
Join the Discord, guys. If you are interested in playing, again, if you're interested in playing this, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of content around multiplayer Baldur's Gate, especially modded, because again, this is where, like, yes, the first playthrough on the vanilla game is going to be great, but there is so much content. There are so many classes and prestige classes from 3.5, 4.0, like all these things in the past of D&D that modders are already playing with, and they've already been like adding and working on. So yeah, if you guys are interested and you want to jump into our community to play this game in the future, we're going to be doing a bunch of like cool content for it. We've already been kind of like planning on things that we can do. We're going to have challenges where we're going to set up particular fights, and then we're going to live stream those particular fights with people jumping in from the community. So we're going to get to this ogre fight here, and then we're going to ask people to bring, a level 1 or 2 character built in, in whatever way they want, or maybe following a particular theme, and then trying to get through the fight, with that setup. And so we're looking at creating some hilarious events that obviously people can have a good laugh at, really enjoy themselves. So stuff like that. And if you want in on that, if you want to join us for this amazing game and all the other games that we create guides for here on the channel, please jump into the Discord, because it's the best way to interact with us on that kind of stuff. So yeah, and then there's also so tomorrow we're going to be doing a podcast. We've got quite a bit to talk about with this. We'll have the full by then we'll have the full patch notes. Also, Cyberpunk CDPR did do a stream earlier today, detailing all of the changes that they've made and a whole bunch of other stuff. They've posted a new kind of like a new a ton of stuff. We'll get into it tomorrow. So if you're interested in following us there for that, we're gonna be chatting about that on tomorrow's live stream, as well as this and some other news stories that will pop up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So those will be the big things. I know Cyberpunk's been a lackluster topic lately, but we should we should take.
Been really sad.
We'll take a look. We'll see what they brought to the table. We'll see. We had someone in the chat earlier saying that lots of quality of life improvements and some other stuff. So we'll see.
I saw one of the first comments on their live stream. One of the biggest comments on the live stream is like, "I'm so glad you guys took the time to flush out all these problems. I mean, imagine if you launched with, wait." It's like yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They've also had some other issues that we're not happy with. There was some really bad moves and some really bad stuff from them, and we were incredibly disappointed. It actually changed the way that we cover games here on the channel. Is we don't really cover that much in the realm of leaks and stuff like that, and now, because you just can't trust them. Like it's not.
Well, it
just
wasn't even
CDPR.
leaks. It was.
It's been other stuff where it's like they made direct promises, and they've just failed every possible way. It's like Jamie Oliver trying to make rice. It's just very disappointing.
Is this the second time in this stream that you've referenced them?
I've been watching a lot of Uncle Roger lately. It's been pretty funny. But yeah, just in general, like I mean, it's been a disappointing. The games industry has been really disappointing in the last 3 years. Like even more. I mean, how many games were we expecting, starting all the way back with, Andromeda?
Mm-hmm.
It's like we were expecting Andromeda to be good, and turns out it wasn't even close to good. Like it wasn't even close to good. It was a complete and total failure on pretty much every level. And then they are like, oh yeah, well, don't worry, Anthem's gonna be better. And I have contacts at BioWare who were telling me, oh, don't worry guys, this is gonna be the greatest game of our generation. A month before release, they were telling me that. And I'm like, well, now clearly we see that was horse doo-doo. Like that was clearly horse doo-doo from the get-go. It's absolutely brutal. Why is the Discord link not working?
I don't know. I just tried it and it seems to work on my end. So there is a link in the description below. There's also a link that's Side posted in the chat above. I've tried both of them. A new one.
Well, original one. I just copied it straight from the description.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried it and it seems to work. So.
The Discord has been having issues. Like I just crashed out during the stream actually. So yeah, I mean don't expect much from Discord. They had an update today and it has been messed a lot of
kind of
things
been
up,
wonky.
Yeah. But also Lost Ark. If you guys are if anybody out there is playing Lost Ark, I'm going to be in the Discord. I'll probably be streaming my gameplay today. I'm going to be pushing for the final quests there. This is a game that is blown up. It hit #2 most ever played game on Steam.
That's crazy, man.
And I mean that is not an easy thing to do. Its current live player count has overturned Dota and CS:GO's typical number 1 and 2 spots on most played. So sorry, no, this we're just.
This is replay. I'm replaying. This is footage from the earlier stream. So the live stream is done.
Check out the whole coverage that we did. Just by going back to the start of the video, there's about 15 minutes of pre-chat, and then the whole thing plays out. I'll give you the skinny though. What we have is the new Barbarian class. We have the ability to throw enemies and tons of other items, including chairs, boxes, crates, anything that your character has enough strength to lift and throw. The UI has been completely redesigned, has been massively improved overall. And then they've added item sets as well. Tons of new items into the game, item sets and bonuses, tons more magical items that have bonuses for certain things and activities and stuff like that. So yeah, what we're seeing here as far as Baldur's Gate goes is progress towards a really amazing future for the game. And so I'm looking forward to what this game has to offer.
Patch release date is right the heck now. LJ, so you can
Yes, it just popped up on my Steam. It just popped up. I've been kind of refreshing Steam, and when I refreshed it here just after I jumped off of Discord, it popped up here for me. So it's good to go. It's ready to go right now.
Yeah, so go check it out and tell us what you think. The max level is still level 4 max. We think they didn't talk about it in the stream. We'll have to look at the patch notes.
From what I understand is that they one of the upgrade to level 5 is one of the last things they want to do, or so I've heard through the grapevine. So I wouldn't expect that until probably summer or fall this year.
Do you think that is 5 going to be the top? Because I'm thinking, you can get
no. Well, I mean, top for the early access. Just in general, like they said that you probably won't hit level 20 naturally through playing the main game. You're probably only going to get up to about 15, and that's right, because level 20 is like in the lore, in the actual gameplay, like level 20 is a frightfully like powerful level. You're talking like when you have characters hit level 20, it's like they're basically a demigod at that point. Like they're really like like they're able to take on dragons and stuff like that, single-handedly.
There was they're throwing the skeleton around in this part here. It's really
great.
It's really funny. And someone was saying that they thought that the throwing enemies was kind of silly, which I mean, I suppose it can. It's not going to be something that all characters are doing all the time, though. They're demoing it here, but it depends. If you're not a strength-based character, it's not something you'll be engaging in, right? So it's about your play style. But if you want to, it's too bad you can't be an ogre and then give yourself the green Githyanki skin and then totally role play as the Hulk. But you could role play as the Hulk looking like something else. Just totally max out your strength and just do a throwing smashing build. Could be a lot of fun.
First name, last name. In the chat asking, I just want to clarify this. They said that you won't naturally organically hit level 20 within the single player game story perspective. And again, as far as I understand, the game will have all abilities and the ability to level up to 20. It's just in the base game that's not really something that is likely to happen.
Like it'd be something like if you did a bunch of extra grinding and stuff.
Like if you min-maxed every situation and just absolutely maxed out what you could possibly earn at going through the game, I think you might get close. That doesn't mean that you won't have the ability to hit level 20 in multiplayer or to create characters in multiplayer. But this also opens the door for expansions, right?
Yeah.
If you easily hit, capped out in the first vanilla based game, what's after that? When you hit, what is after that when you get to the next couple of levels in an expansion? It's like there's not that much room there, and we don't want this like enormous power creep. So with DLC and story and expansions, what we'll see is the ability there for the story to kind of flush itself out even more, and then for us to be able to hit that level 20 within the natural vanilla experience of the story. But what they're creating here is a platform for your experience. They're creating a platform so that you can play this stuff. If you and your friends want to do a challenge, take on a bunch of like top level enemies and some top level puzzles and traps and stuff like that a game master is putting together, and play as level 20s, you're going to have the ability to do that. Again, this is from what I understand is that they're on release. All of the abilities and all of the spells and everything will be right up to that point, because you'll be taking on enemies that are starting to get close to that level 20. You might not be 20, but they have to build that structure so that you can take on the end game boss, right? And the end game boss is most certainly going to be level 20, or boss is, again, from what I've heard from the grapevine. So that's something that just bear in mind. It's because D&D is it's a different thing, right? It's not an FPS with the ability to just smash and go, right? Like it's a unique experience in which, from low to mid to high levels, you have an interesting experience that is completely different in each playthrough. And that's the stuff that we want to cover. That's the journey that I want to have again and again and again with so many of my favorite characters. So yeah, that's the basis for the building out which they're going to do, and that's what I think we can look forward to the most here. So yeah, that's really what we want to see.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting this patch downloaded and such so I can make a new barbarian character and yeet things, because that's very fun. And just the scream of rage.
Yeah, the scream of rage is very entertaining. The yeeting of things and the stealth opportunities with the yeeting of the cat, just fantastic. So, quick recap then. Yeah, Barbarian class is in the game, and I know a lot of you are disappointed that it wasn't Paladin. Paladin, we don't know when Paladin's coming, but...
So we got Paladin, Bard. I think that's... I have to double check.
Seems like the only two basic classes that would be left. Yeah.
I know. I'm almost certain of this, but I just want to make sure. So we got Barbarian, Bard, Cleric. Bard isn't in the game yet. Druid, Fighter, Monk. Do we have the Monk in the game yet?
Actually, no.
Monk? I don't
think we have Monk. So that's going to be Bard, Monk, Paladin, and Artificer. So those are the classes that remain. So we got Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard, Rogue, Rangers in the game, Fighters in the game, Druids in the game, Cleric, and now Barbarians in the game. So we're looking at Bard, Monk, Paladin, and Artificer. Those are the base classes that have yet to be released. So we're looking at if they have 2 to 3 more panels from Hell, that's going to be one of each of those classes. Yeah, that's going to be each one of those classes. Now, I don't know, and here's a thought. We might see the introduction of the Blood Hunter as a basic class in Baldur's Gate. I'm not saying for sure. Obviously, that's doing a crossover with Critical Role. But on the official D&D website, they list Blood Hunter as an official character within the universe. They do mention that it's Critical Role. So I would say that if they really wanted to push both Critical Role, and if Critical Role wanted to have a if there's going to be a DLC or some kind of even minor expansion with those characters or referencing that universe in some way, shape, or form, it's very popular right now. Logistically, it's a really good idea to do a cross promotion between Critical Role and Baldur's Gate, and then Baldur's Gate and Critical Role. If you were to do that combination, then we might see that Blood Hunter being added in as a perhaps a launch character. That would make the most sense to me. So if they did introduce, if they had 4 more panels from Hell, that would bring the total number of panels from Hell up to 9, mirroring the 9 levels of Hell. Maybe that's a thing, maybe that's not. But then releasing with the Blood Hunter. That again, all that combination thing, that's speculation on my part. Don't quote me on it. But that's an option. But yeah, we've got Artificer. I don't think we'll get, if we're not getting Blood Hunter, I think Artificer will probably be the launch one.
You don't think Paladin will be launch?
I think they'll launch Paladin beforehand because, well, I'm not set on that. It's just kind of my 2 cents. I have a sort of a feeling that they'll save, that they would launch Paladin because it is a very popular class, and getting it into the hands of people, it's one of the most requested ones right now. Monk is not that hyper popular. They could definitely launch the game with Monk.
I didn't even remember that Monk was a class.
Yeah, Bard is another popular one. Both of these are very popular characters, and yeah, it's interesting to kind of see the yeah, it's interesting to see the comparisons.
Yeah, so something we haven't talked about, because another update was that they had they had revamped a bunch or improved a bunch of the cinematics and added a whole bunch more, because they're adding new content as well. There's in addition to all of this, there's new content in Act 1. So as you're playing through, you'll encounter things you have not encountered before, besides just the new class and stuff like that. But they re-recorded the narrator voice, which I thought was interesting. I wonder why they did that. Just they felt
to add better flow to some of the stuff that she said. Some of the stuff didn't really fit. Didn't fit as properly or as organically as it could.
Mm-hmm. It's the same.
And again, it's
yeah, it is the same narrator voice, but they had her re-record all the lines, and obviously a whole bunch of. No, she's the same voice. At least from what I gathered from the.
Yeah, it sounded like the same.
It sounded like the same voice. But I guess as they were recording new lines for the new update, they decided to go back and redo a bunch of the older lines, which, yeah, I mean, I agree. There were a few points where I was like, that sounds a little off. But yeah, like the actor who does that, like her voice is really, really good and really fits in my opinion.
Yeah, her voice is one of the absolute best when it comes to
narrators.
We still got lots of questions coming in the live chat, which is. So yeah, if you're not seeing the update should be live now. Restart Steam, so like completely close out of it.
Also regions, there are some regional issues. So sorry about that. Playing dishes here. Just trying to get a drink of water. You got to remember the way that the Steam servers are set up. When they push an update, it pushes to different regions at different times. It should be all pretty much live for everybody all at once, but yeah.
Let's see. And then Gite is wondering what is the main new things. Well, Barbarian class, updated cinematics and voices and quality of life improvements, updated interface. As you can see, the UI is a lot different, and the way they've got they put a ton of work into the UI. It looks like it's going to be way better. I mean, so much cleaner. Item management prior to this was a nightmare. So I'm so glad they did this. They added so much to it as far as organizing. They added a search thing, so you can just quickly search for your items. You can organize them in groups and quickly find stuff. Yeah. So absolutely. So I'd say the biggest thing is, of course, the Barbarian class. Second biggest thing is the new UI. And then the third biggest thing is the they didn't call them this, but the opportunity weapon, or improvised weapons. Improvised weapons, throwing of things, characters. You can throw characters, you can throw boxes, you can pick up a chair and use it as a weapon. Like all of these world interaction things and character interaction things. And so if you have, any character who has sufficient strength can pick stuff up now and throw it, including like dead bodies or living characters. You can play hacky sack with a gnome if you want. I mean, it's you do whatever you want. And we're seeing right now on the screen a scenario where they're sneaking through the Whispering Depths, and they had the druid character transform into a cat, and then another character, used a potion of strength and, gave the cat Featherfall, and then they threw the cat across this giant chasm to avoid a big fight.
Because the cat doesn't weigh very much, and weight factors into how much you can throw. Weight also now factors how much you can shove.
Yeah,
that was something else. They didn't really showcase it too much, but gone are the days when you could just bring one of the the Minotaur bosses to the side of a cliff and just gently tap them over the side. You can still do that. It's just there's going to be some
yeah.
It's hard. It's going to be harder overall to do something.
So yeah, your weight. So the strength of the character doing the throwing or pushing, combined with the weight of whatever's being pushed or thrown, is all taken into account. So you won't just be able to pick up an ogre and toss them unless you're like super strong. I don't know if you'll be able to. I don't know if there's like a minimum or a maximum. There must be some kind of maximum. But anyway, so yes, you can throw enemies too. First name, last name. You can throw. They showcase that quite a bit. So you can throw enemies off cliffs, or you can throw them, pick them up, and throw them to your partner, another character, an ally. Yeah, is there going to be a paladin class? Well, I mean,
yes, there is. Yes, all of the basic classes are going to be in the game, and like I said, all of the base classes plus the possibility of getting Blood Hunter. Getting Blood Hunter is still I would say it's not impossible, but it is very much probable at this point.
All right. Anything else we want to say about this?
No, I think that's pretty much it on this. Again, we have tons of content planned for covering Baldur's Gate. We want to do a ton of interesting fights. We want to do some pre-scripted fights. We want to have streams where we preload a couple characters, a couple of challenges, and then do a particular area or a particular event with you guys live in stream. Have some fun fails and some funny moments. I think there's a real opportunity for that, because again, this game is fun when you're playing it by yourself. It's very fun. It's one of the best games that I could play right now because it's got so much depth. There's so many options, but it gets even funnier when we play it with other people. Ash and I were doing a bit a while ago. It was really funny. What did you end up doing? Did you end up shooting me in the head?
I shot a Starion by accident.
Yeah, you shot a Starion by accident, and it was pretty. I mean, I had to, I almost died laughing because I knew it was coming too. It was like, yeah, no, careful don't shoot him. And then just as I said it, you shot him, and it was really hilarious.
Yeah, you were saying, be careful not to shoot him. And so I clicked. I clicked on his portrait to switch to Asterion, but the game interpreted that as, oh, you want to shoot Asterion? Okay.
So the other fun thing about the game is that, sure, that's what you have happening right now, but with accidental misclicks. But it's even funnier when you're playing with a group and your buddy's like, don't worry, my fighter's got this. I've min-maxed all my strength. I'm gonna hit this guy, and he swings and he misses and he falls over, and then you all die hilariously.
Yeah,
it's like, that's actually pretty funny, right? Because it's it's that kind of thing.
Well, just watching this stream today, like the unexpected things, and they had planned out beforehand what they were gonna do, but things just don't always go according to plan. That's the part of the fun of these live events. But them having to improvise on the fly, and then things going wrong, like the cat falling down the chasm and dying.
Because he ran out of his
featherfall wore out right as he was jumping off. Yeah.
So, and again, it's like don't overplay this too. There's a couple people in our community who they're like, I'm not going to touch this. I'm not going to touch this. I'm not going to touch this until the game comes out. They've been playing it too much, right? And so they're worried that they'll burn themselves out on it before the actual game hits. I would certainly encourage you to, obviously, if you think that that's an issue, don't push yourself. Don't push yourself. But at the other rate, I would also say that you ain't seen nothing yet. Like the story, the content, the fights, the events, everything that's coming. There's so much more that is coming to this game that is going to be amazing for this game. And the platforms and the things that open this up, I mean, it's really close. Like, it's really close to the to that mythical game that we've always wanted when it comes to D&D, where you can play it with your friends. You play an actual, roll to roll experience. And this is something, again, where I really believe that we've got some major potential here, not just now, but going forward. Especially once you factor in modding and all the stuff that's going to bring all of the like, this game is already a fairly good success. They have really solid numbers on this right now. They haven't released it yet, but it's coming. And again, it's like, you can imagine that if they put things together, that it's going to work in a pretty impressive way. So again, it's like, don't run out there and pre-order 20 copies for your friends, but we can see where the game is going, and the improvement has been constant. Like, and multiplayer, you can now build your characters. You don't have to pre-build them for other people. You can actually just build them in multiplayer scenarios. So that's really, really good. And this might mean that we might be doing some more content around this sooner rather than later. So yeah.
All right. Please do slam that subscribe button, and also find the link in the description for the Triple S Podcasts channel, where we will be doing a live podcast tomorrow. We will be discussing Baldur's Gate. We'll be discussing Cyberpunk and any other news of the week. You can request topics on our Discord server. And so we want to see you there for more content. Check that out. We have two news shows that happen each week on that channel to cover the news of the week in gaming. So definitely check that out. Please do.
I'm going to post our second channel. It's the podcast channel. Please subscribe over there. It's very small. Typically you won't get notifications. That's where we've been doing all of our live streams. And that's due to the fact that YouTube really hated when we did live streams about games that we didn't normally cover or have a ton of guides for on this channel. When we just talked about general gaming news, YouTube punished us, absolutely punished us for, how dare you make content for other content that is not directly related to the content that you already made, you fool. So yeah, it was really frustrating.
Yeah. There isn't a dedicated Baldur's Gate voice channel on the server, but there are a bunch of voice channels that you can use to...
We will, as soon as we start doing the... we'll probably end up doing it fairly soon here, but with the multiplayer, this getting like this patch includes a lot of improvements for multiplayer. So it's looking like now is probably a good time to start adding that voice channel to the server list. So we'll look into that, and we'll start posting some maybe some regular plays, and kind of see if see where we can go from there.
Right on. And yeah, Joshua, thank you for the thanks for joining the server and for the new subscribe. We appreciate that very much. We appreciate you all for listening. Thanks so much for checking us out today on our humble little stream. Really appreciate you all, and we will talk to you again very soon.
See you tomorrow.
To the Discord.
To the Discord. Yes, the conversation always continues there. All right. Take care, everybody.